Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, thank you for coming out this evening. You are welcome to the main event.
Ding, 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 ding.
Today I got my man, the General Johnson, in the building. I got X in the building. And my man Boss in the building. And this is the main event. If you think we come to play with you today, this is not going to be that show. But if you think we're going to bring it, pull up a chair, sit down, lay down, get down. Because tonight, go get some bags of chips, go get some bag of popcorn, get whatever, chew on some ribs, eat some spaghetti, eat chicken, drink some Kool-Aid, grab you a beer, whatever the hell you want to do. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, your efforts are futile. You come today on your knees with your last little cries of hatred towards X-Pect. You know why E-Rock is back? You know why I pushed so hard to get E-Rock back on this show? I really did, E-Rock. Because when I watched that show, and you know I haven't even been online because I already knew it, man. I heard E-Rock in my ear all day today at work. E-Rock said this. E-Rock said this yesterday, man. Not even yesterday, like what, a couple days ago, because he was on the show, right? 2 shows ago. E-Rock said this. Legal. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. This is what's so funny and sad at the same point, at the same time. He says, man, when this show finished showing, they're going to throw hate at it. They're going to do whatever they got to do. They're going to make shows. They're going to start talking about going to forums. They're going to start talking about this show. And it's not even going to matter how great or how sorry it is. It's just that's the memo. You guys all caught L's because you let E-Rock beat y'all. E-Rock sent the memo out, and y'all did exactly what E-Rock said y'all was going to do. Y'all all caught L's. Now, on top of your L's, you're going to catch some more L's tonight. Mike, look, watch this, General Johnson. Now, we going to General Johnson. The reason why he had to be here tonight, because after E-Rock made that bold prediction, last night on the show, General Johnson asked me a very polite question. Legal, what do you expect out of the show? What do you want to see? I made this bold prediction. I said it's easy. You show the 4 cornerstones of Xbox. Yes. What are they? I said it. Did I not say this?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Said, I want. General Johnson said, "Man, you gotta say something else." I said, "No, I don't, because I know what makes them mad. What has always made them mad? Halo. Why? Because Halo stomps out all their games. That's the one game they hate, Halo. And they think that we're actually get tired of Halo. They think we get tired of Halo. That's like saying to a Nintendo fan, do you get tired of Mario? That's like saying to a Sega fan, do you get tired of playing a Sonic? That's like telling an arcade man, do you get tired of playing Pac-Man? Y'all hate Pac-Man? It doesn't exist. This is what y'all got to learn. That Master Chief is our mascot. That Master Chief is our franchise deal. And that Master Chief is going to go out in style. He's in the Hall of Fame. We're going to lay him down, and we're going to move on from him.
He's a Tom Brady, bitches.
And Master Chief is back to kick some ass. Continue.
But you're not. But the one thing you're not going to do, and you're not going to succeed at, is tarnish the legacy of Master Chief. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Thank you. And listen, my podium of guests tonight when they talk, because they can talk over me. This is my brothers right here. You can't hold it in, so I get it. So it's gonna be a very patient night tonight when I get all this stuff out. Because if y'all think I'm long-winded, you just wait till Boss start breaking some stuff down. I told y'all that I wanted to see the 4 Horsemen. I didn't get my 4 Horsemen, but it's already in the bank about Gears Tactics because they already told me it's coming to Xbox. So I didn't have to worry about that. But lo and behold, I said last night, you bring Master Chief, you bring Forza Motorsport, and you bring Fable. Now, did I think that Fable would actually be shown? I didn't. So when I saw Fable, all I could do was laugh at y'all. You know why I laughed? Do y'all really want to know why I laughed? Because I remember back in 2016 when Fable Legends no longer continued to be made.
Oh yeah.
And every gaming blog and every half-breeding donkey with their dry asses came out to play in the forum. They came out to play in those articles. And man, they pounded about us not getting Fable for damn near what, a whole year, bro. Like maybe longer than that. I think I saw one donkey mention that not too long ago in 2019. I was like, damn, they ain't let that go yet. So all you told us was just how great Fable is to you, and how you realize that you don't have a game like Fable, and how you let us realize that damn, we really need our greatness back. And let me tell y'all today that as an Xbox fan, my greatness is back. I'm rejuvenated. And no matter what you say and how you say it, my brother E-Rock already sent the memo out. So it's expected of you to act the way you're acting. The problem is nullified. The show, unrealistically, my score is a 90. No higher than 91. I give it an A-, only because they gave me what I asked for. They literally gave me what I asked for. Now, realistically, if it's not me grading it, I give it a B+. Because I get it. I understand that y'all wanted to see something else, but you got to make sense, y'all.
What else did you want to see?
You don't put your heavyweights all in one bag. Either you don't pay attention or y'all just straight stupid. The Xbox community ain't stupid. So the true Xbox community has to understand that what was told to us that this was going to be a 5-month project. Now, y'all going to hear me out before my panel talks. I'm long with it, but when they get started, I ain't going to say a word because they going to come meaner than me. I'm the nice guy on this Today Show. But when they told us that this is a 5-month fiasco, do y'all think they supposed to show every damn thing? We're going through this again. We're really talking about this again because y'all thought the first show was supposed to do this. Y'all, they didn't show us gameplay. They didn't show this and they ain't show that. Well, I mean, common sense, people. I'm not going to try to call y'all dumb tonight. I'm not going to say y'all dumb. But common sense tells you if they told us this is a 5-month span, we got a 5-month summer show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start it out in May. We're going to drag it all the way down to September, right? 5 months, right? And if they're going to do that, you can't possibly think that the second show should be everything. They had to skip a month. Really, this is like the 3rd month. So we really got 2 months left. You can't possibly think that they were supposed to show. Now watch this, y'all. I guess the real true Xbox fans out here expected Microsoft to do this. So Halo, Forza, Fable, Hellblade 2, Cyberpunk 2077, and Medium, Scorn, and Bright Infinite Memory, all these heavyweight games, right? Now, I got a little question that I'm gonna sneak in there. What's that gonna prove? Even if they did that, what was that gonna prove? Do you not have faith?
Nothing.
You have a lack of faith if you expect Microsoft to do all of that, because then after they do all of that, what are they supposed to show you next? Tell me. Name me some games that they're supposed to show us after that. All the hell we know is what they've shown us. You don't know what else they have in the bag. That's why they came out today and said to us early, we're showing 9 studios out of 15. So let's do this simple mathematics. Thank you, fam. It's a simple mathematic situation. 9 plus 6 equals 15. We got 6 more acquisitions to show. 6 more. The show's not over with yet. So stop acting like a bunch of bitches, man. And listen, because it was told to y'all, okay? And enjoy the greatness at hand. The greatness happened today. We won. Microsoft basically validated their victory today. We don't have to wait for the end show. It happened today. That's the funny part. I love how Halo looks. I love how Forza Motorsport looks.
Yes, sir.
All reboots. All reboots. Love it. And then right at the end, that damn Glorious Fable snuck his butt through that door, E-Rock General and Boss. And I said, damn, no, they didn't. The worst thing to show, it was a mic drop. The worst thing to show, they showed it. Their worst fear just happened. And we've heard them all. We've heard them all. From the half-breeds to the flip-floppers. We heard them all crucify Fable, bro. And Fable is in our backyard. It's not dead. It just went to sleep. It was never dead. It just went to sleep. It took a vacation. And we rebooted it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. They told us. They sat there and told us the games that are going to be in 120. They sat there and told us the games that are coming over from the Xbox One X that are going to be optimized to the Series X. They sat there and told us that all these games that we saw were going to be available on Game Pass. Now, let me tell y'all.
They gave you a launch lineup.
There you go. Speak when you can't hold it in your gut no more. And I honor you, brothers, for letting me speak right now, because I know it's hard right now.
Oh, no. Get it on out, bro. Get it on out.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. Because, my throne is set. I've already won. I can't tell y'all how good it feels to be an Xbox fan right now. I can't tell y'all.
Say it again.
I can't tell y'all how good it feels to be an Xbox fan again. Yes, I got my 4 horsemen back. When that Fable cracked through that back door, y'all, I couldn't. All I could say was, "I'll be damned. Look at this beautiful baby right here." It came back to us. Look at this beautiful baby. And when I saw Phil today, was so much aspiration in his face, man. When I see the hard work of Aaron Greenberg, this show was for you guys. Matt Booty. You saw the excitement in Mr. Matt Booty's face.
Yes, sir.
You saw the way Microsoft wanted to show you what they had, man. And that right there, for the first time of this whole damn generation, y'all, 7 long years.
Real talk.
I finally saw our team, our community, the people who give us these games to enjoy, look enjoyable. For the first time, they were hyped about their own work, y'all. Mm-hmm. Do you think they don't know that they gonna get these damn flip-floppers out here and these damn half-breeds to talk shit today? Do you think we really don't think they knew that? They knew that. But look, man, they told us in the games today that they don't give a beep. They don't give a beep about your hatred no more, because we got all the shooters. Bro, the other smack that happened, y'all, was Destiny 2.
Oh, man, that was a new.
Did you see Bungie come home today?
Woo, all DLC. All DLC now and all future DLC in Game Pass.
Bungie never belonged on no PlayStation platform. That was a joke. That platform was using a first-person shooter at 30 frames per second, y'all.
Because Killzone choked and died. That's why.
See, right now, they kind of in some choppy waters with
Speak
Activision.
when you can't hold it in. Speak when you can't hold it in, y'all. I'm not gonna be.
No. I just wanted to chime in and say that, if I'm not mistaken, they going through some shit with Activision at the moment. So
they are.
I'm like this. I'm like, all right, mark my word. They Activision gonna fucking piss them off. They're gonna piss them off, and the next goddamn thing they're gonna be like, you know what?
Let's go home.
This ain't for us. Matrix ignorant ass ain't fucking there no more.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil's, is the new fucking patriarch of the fucking family. Hey guys, let's go home. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And Uncle Phil's gonna be there with at the grill with the ribs and everything. Be like, hey guys,
I tried. I tried to get Second Man 101 in here tonight. I really wanted him in tonight. The reason why I wanted Second Man 101 in here tonight is because he didn't have to do what he had to do for me. It means a lot when I meet somebody that I meet from other people talking so good about, that says something about me, and we haven't even talked to each other. To make a show on his own personal channel about me in general. I tried my best. I know I didn't get you. I reached out to you, and it's okay, Second Man. I know you probably doing things, but I reached out to you, brother. And if you want to get in this show today, let me know. Send me a message somewhere, and I'll send you the link or something. I'll try. But if not, I'll get you next round. I want to get you on the show, Second Man 101. You deserve it, my brother. We held you up, man. You are the collector, as I tell you. You remind me of the collector on Marvel Comics, man. Your deepness and your actual living in your culture in your house with all your things that you own as far as gaming is incredible. And to be an Xbox fan is to know you, man. And I'm glad I know you, my brother. And you're not measured by your numbers on your YouTube channel. You're not measured by that, my friend. You're a true gamer, and I want to say, from me to you, brother, I appreciate everything that you do. Really wanted you on tonight. They're trying to take our flair, y'all. They're trying to take our sting. They're trying to take our buzz, but it's too late. I told y'all that gaming is coming, and wherever you see gaming, you're gonna see Xbox. You have no choice now. Everything is over on Xbox now. Bungie came home today. Welcome home, Bungie. You back. And Bungie, you looking beautiful today because Destiny 2 is Phil Spencer's game. We've seen y'all get together and just have a blast, man. Y'all showed everybody how to have fun on Destiny. I didn't like it because it was 30 frames per second. I'm going to keep it real. But now I'm going back to play the hell out of some Destiny, man, because it's 60 frames per second, like a proper first-person shooter ought to be.
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy, y'all. I saw that Forza Motorsport, and it blew me out the frame.
Photorealistic.
I saw the greatest racer franchise of all time today.
Photorealistic. Mind blowing.
People are sitting up here trying to. What are they smoking? Crack? Right. We got that's the Grand Champ of racers right there. Why
Take
are we
that
not
Gran Turismo 7 and bury it in your backyard. You can't mess with this throne. Take that Gran Turismo 7. Go bury it. Go bury it in the dog with the dog, yo.
Like, shit, they tried to call themselves trying to sneak up.
Reach me in the messengers, man. Go to Messenger on Facebook and reach out to me. It's ridiculous how okay, there's you, Rob. It's ridiculous how people think that we're not supposed to be excited over our franchises, E-Rock. And I can't wait to hear E-Rock. That's why I'm doing this on purpose. I want y'all to hold it till you can't take it no more.
Man, let's go, because, man. Take the gloves off, man. Let's go, man. Move out the way. Let's go.
I'm telling y'all right now, I saw one of the greatest inspirational moments as an Xbox fan today. They gave me everything I wanted. Everything I want. I said it, and they gave it to me, y'all. Look at them games they gave to us, man. All our babies came home to roost. They came home to roost, y'all. That's right, 100. Toast, baby. Toast. Toast it up. Yo, I know y'all waiting for me to say it, and I'm gonna let the mics go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms, dads, sisters, and brothers, first, second, third, fourth, cousins. This was just the introduction. You could have been anywhere in the world messing around with the pets and animals. You could have been flying in a plane or up in your spaceship. You could have been riding on a comet. You could have been an astronaut up in the heavens looking down upon us. Yeah. You could have been jumping on the moon, moonwalking. But you decided to come out here on Di-RRec Gaming and be a part of us today. And for that, we are heavily appreciated. And right now, I'm throwing 3 golden mics to my comrades. And I go by the name of the new legal, baby. It sounds so good to my ears when I say that. I go by the name of the new legal, and this is the Mighty Di-RRec Gaming Channel, where the home of the Xbox community resides at. Whoa! I got my man General Johnson next to me. My one. I got the mighty E-Rocker X. Y'all see him? He don't hide behind nothing. I got the mighty E-Rocker X in the building. You gonna get that smoke. You know you gonna get that smoke from him. The Don King Mega of the Xbox streets. And I got my man, Mr. Boss in the building, a.k.a. Long-Winded, a.k.a. Mr. Paragraph, a.k.a. You gonna read what the hell I say in the building. Let's go.
Well, shoot, I'll leave it in to y'all. I gotta go. I gotta take care of something real quick. I'll be right back.
E-Rock is so good.
Well, guys, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Hey, listen, man. First thing first, it's an honor to finally be in here with the General. General, I heard a lot about you, man. I heard you in action. You were a true Xbox soldier on these streets, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the other gentleman. This is my first time being in a podcast with him. And guys, thank you for having me tonight. And if you can hear me clearly, can you guys hear me clear?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I just want to say what a great time to be a fan of Xbox.
Yes,
and what a great show.
Sir.
Guys, I just got to say one thing. You know, we got a saying out here in the streets. And it's a saying for you Sony fans, okay? When you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. In the game, y'all want a dumb prize.
I like that.
Y'all want a stupid prize. You know, when I was watching the show earlier, I was expecting good things, but I was not expecting that many games to be shown in that rapid fire. I was not expecting all of that. Halo Infinite looks amazing, and I'm waiting for Digital Foundry to tear it apart. But I believe ray tracing was used. You could tell by the lighting.
Yep.
We saw Master Chief using grappling hooks and just busting caps and laying people's Johnsons in the dirt.
Say that again, E-Rock.
Master Chief was using grappling hooks, batting people, and laying people's Johnsons in the dirt. Now,
I got a question for Mr. E-Rock X. I got a question for you, Mr. E-Rock X. When has it ever been a time in Halo's franchise where we use grappling hooks?
I don't back.
I don't remember. Did he use them before in Halo 5?
Nah.
No, thank you, E-Rock. Thank you, E-Rock.
So this is a new gameplay mechanic.
Yes, sir.
And see, this is why I needed to be here with 4 horsemen. I needed to be here with 4 horsemen. So tonight we can lay this down. Halo Infinite looked incredible. It looked aggressive. I felt a lot of callbacks to the original Halo Combat Evolved. As you guys know, as I said to Mr. 100, and me and Mr. 100 got heated one night, I have not really been a huge fan of Halo. Gears of War kind of became my franchise. But after seeing what I saw today, 343 Studios, I asked y'all to step it up, and y'all stepped it up. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. But then it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Y'all come out here and show me Rarest Everwild, which looks beautiful, which looks like a Pixar film. That's and see, with Xbox, there's no such thing as a day one buy because it's going to be in your download queue because you got Game Pass. Every game show going to be in Game Pass. Everwild looks beautiful. I'm a huge Sea of Thieves fans, but Everwild belongs in the museum. That was amazing. They showed the medium. I wasn't expecting the medium to look that hot with that split screen simultaneous gameplay. What the hell was that? That was nuts. That was nuts. And then we found out the Crossfire X has been co-developed by Remedy, and Crossfire X looks insane. What?
It looks insane. Yep.
Crossfire X looks insane. They showed Tell Me Why. They showed me, tell me, they showed me, tell me why. Now tell me why seems like more of a sensitive story type of game, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, though.
It was beautiful. They showed some game called The Muck, with this little African American character in outer space.
Oh, the gun?
Yeah, that looked hype. That looked
real tough.
I'm with that. Yo, man, I'm with that. They showed this other shooting game. They showed something called Stalker 2. Like, where did all
exclusive, not coming to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Where did all of these games come from? It was just like rapid fire, like bap, 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 bap. It was very little talking, just bap, 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 game after game after game after game. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that it feels good tonight to be an Xbox fan. Because for me, E-Rock X, it's always been good to be an Xbox fan. And I've been saying for years, General, I've been saying for years to my man with the Master Chief logo, I'm not going to wake niggas to sleep. I'm going to let you stay asleep. I'm going to let you stay asleep. I'm going to let you stay asleep on Game Pass. I'm going to let you stay asleep. And Mr. 100 and everybody, my boys, they be like, don't let them sleep. I'm tired. General. I'm tired of waking people up. I'm not doing no, you want to stay asleep, stay asleep. Stay asleep.
NyQuil. NyQuil. That's the word for the night.
Because today what Xbox did, Xbox showed y'all we didn't double down on games. We doubled down on graphics. Everybody like, well, they're going to show Forza. They're going to show Halo. They're going to show what the hell you think they're going to show. And then just when you thought the show was over, after they showed 21 games, after they showed 21 games, after they showed you a launch lineup that's coming to your console this holiday, the board at the end of the show, Booty did some old dumb shit and was like, oh yeah, we got one more game to show you. When they showed that Playground Games logo, and I heard guys, listen. I'm a grown ass man, okay? I got a beard that forms like a truck driver. I started crying. I said, Fable? Y'all know how long we've been waiting for Fable? Y'all know how long it's finally happening. It's finally happening. And you know what? All I've been seeing all day is hate in my comment sections. I blocked them. I've been seeing hate in other dudes' comment section. I've been seeing them coming at my boy Unlimited Production 1 videos, hating their comment section. You know what, man? Y'all PlayStation fans, y'all played a dumb game and y'all won a dumb prize. I told y'all, do not wake this sleeping giant. It takes time to make these games. And when Xbox came out with this shit, they came hard and legal. You said they was going to come hard. If anybody had their doubts, legal kept waving that flag. Matter of fact, General and other gentlemen, I was retired. I was out of this shit. You know who drugged me back in? Legal. You, General, you and Legal. I saw y'all passion. I said, damn, these two Xbox dudes is angry. You know what? I'm angry now.
E-Rock, I've been following you for a minute, man. Last video I watched on you was on Crackdown 3, and everybody was going in. Yo, you made an incredible video about Crackdown 3, yo. I've been a fan of you, man. I've been a fan of you.
Man, I appreciate so I appreciate that, man. So y'all know I don't just be talking about it. I be repping these games, man. I be repping these games. And the fact that Xbox sold so many games is like, if you got any problems with this show, you thought this show was underwhelming, it's a problem with you. You got a problem with Xbox. And because you got a problem with Xbox, we got a problem with y'all. It ain't no more being nice. We can't be friends no more. That time is past. We Xbox brothers here. It's time to get this 4 horsemen going. And listen, man, once again, y'all played a dumb game. Y'all want all kinds of dumb prizes. Next.
General, Mike.
Woo! So, Xbox loyalists, X-Bites, Xbox people, I told you to put on, stand up. I told you to put on and stand up. So let's just go through this, because I'm going to get real gangsta on them.
Yes.
JPR, y'all don't got no JRPGs. Check. Y'all don't got no horror games. Check. Y'all don't got no big adventure games. Check. Y'all don't got no role-playing games. Check. Forza, the king of racing, has came back. Photorealistic. I couldn't believe what I'm gonna tell you some real talk. I got a 75-inch Samsung 4K TV. When they showed Forza, I really thought they were showing like a television presentation as far as, turn 10 developers about to speak. No,
Yeah,
I had the double take like I'm Daffy Duck. Like I had the double take, okay? Double take because that was the game. That was the game. And you came with that Lego-looking Gran Turismo 7, yo. You thought you could box with God? What? You thought you could box with Turn 10? Polyphony. Give it up. Go make a karate game. Because this racing shit, this ain't for you. We saw the cables coming out the car. We saw rain and the paint dripping. We saw the decals and the details on the helmet. Look at the ray tracing. Then they showed the cars running. You seen the rubber. They showed it. They showed the rubber from the tires on the asphalt, yo. Like it melted on the track. The detail was insane, yo. And it was a short clip. Forza was a jab. Just a jab, yo. And then they show Avowed. Okay? Avowed.
Yeah, that's right.
An exclusive by Obsidian, right? So this looks like what I always wanted Skyrim to be. A little darker, a little edgier, and it's based in the Pillar of Eternity universe. Looks amazing. Okay? Looks amazing. And then it's like, yo, Crossfire X, the same people that made Quantum Break, they made this campaign. This campaign, shit, I don't care what nobody say. You can get mad. This campaign, for what I saw, shit it all over Call of Duty.
That shit look hype.
Yo, I'm telling you, shit it all over Call of Duty. Straight up, yo. It looked so next gen. The effects, everything, the detail, yo. Even the story they were showing, I was hyped for that. Crossfire X, that's a day one. So that's an exclusive, yo. The Medium. So we got a horror game that's not Resident Evil. So we got a horror game by Blooper, and salute, yo, shout out to Blooper. They brought something innovative that we never seen before. You are in the regular world, but you can also go in the spirit world.
That shit was dope.
You see the two parallels. We never seen that, bro. And also the composer of the Great Silent Hill is behind the soundtrack and all this other good stuff. Yo, that's an exclusive. Because I heard a lot of BS today. Stalker 2, that's an exclusive. It's not coming to PlayStation. It's not coming to Nintendo. Yo, man. I mean, it's just like you said, the gunk, yo. I mean, you can go on and on. Microsoft shows so many games, but let me salute Master Chief for coming back. And I mean, he wasn't playing around because E-Rock nailed it. When you watch that damn opening in 4K 60, the weapons was moving. He switched from handguns to assault rifle. He switched to the Spiner. He put that away. He put up some new gun that shot some red type of energy bolt, whatever. He was elbowing people. Yo, Halo Infinite looks phenomenal, yo. It does, yo. You've seen the slip space engine. You've seen the ray tracing, and that's just a taste, yo. It's open world now, right? There's different objectives and this and that. Yo, 343, salute to you. It had the Halo feel. When that music came on, I got chills, bro. I got chills. The hairs on my arm stood up because I got that feeling, especially when he stepped out that ship and he was talking to that Spanish dude. I got that feeling when I first played my Xbox, and it did the same thing. I came out on that Halo ring planet. I looked in the sky, pointing my weapon. Yo, unreal, yo, unreal, man. And then of course, it's like, yo, what are y'all talking about, right? Because this Xbox show covered everything. Where your conference played it safe. You show the DLC first. You showed Gran Turismo 7. So we smacked that out of the way. And then you came with Ratchet and Clank. And then you came with a bunch of fluff. So like somebody said in the mansion, yo, you basically showed a cinematic of Horizon Forbidden West, right? But yo, all the rest was indies. All the rest was fluff. Microsoft shows so much diversity today
Come on now.
that
Come on now.
everybody is going to sign up for Game Pass.
What's
And I
that
see
word, General?
Microsoft vision. I see
What's that word?
Microsoft vision.
What's that
I
word,
see
General?
Microsoft vision now.
Diversity?
Microsoft is going to be, if you didn't know, they're going to be the Netflix of gaming, and they showed you today. They have something for everybody. But I tell you what, E-Rock was right. I didn't expect them to show that many games. But yo, there was this game on the pre-show. If you watch the summer game of Jeff Keighley, it's called Echo Media. It's these mechs. It's like this mechs, and it kind of looks like Transformers. And you actually running with this gun, and it looked good. It's coming out 2021. There's another cool game. It's an indie game called Echo Generation. It's like a turn-based. It's made from this company in Canada. It looks really good. And I don't even play turn-based games like that, but it looks really good. But then Phil did his work, yo, and I gotta give Phil his props because he been taking a lot of trips. He been sipping a lot of sake. He went over to Japan and got some things done. So let me say this. So yo, how do you feel? How do you feel that Dragon Quest is coming to Xbox now? No longer can you use that argument on YouTube. No longer can you go on IGN and these channels and these other fuckboys channels talking about, oh, they don't got no JRPGs. That's why I don't support Xbox.
And
you got Dragon Quest 11. You got Dragon Quest 11. Right. You got Dragon Quest coming. Right. You got this new joint that looks sick. It's called Bajan. Yeah, Bajan Wonderworld. The dude left Square Enix and he made his own company. So I think Square Enix is publishing it. But the simple fact of is that, yo, this is on Xbox. They have changed the perception of Xbox. And for years, E-Rock know what I'm talking about. It was always just, Halo, Forza, Gears, Forza, right? So y'all kept running that narrative. And Phil heard you. All these games you saw today, you can't run that narrative no more. Because now the playing field has been even. The playing field has been even. So now we got our crown jewel, Halo Infinite. Now we got our racing back, just like E-Rock said, Forza, that's coming, maybe 2021. And then they smacked y'all with a real hard chair, like in WWE. Fable.
That's right.
I remember the day when Lion Studios had went under. I remember when Fable Legends had, stopped and this and that. So many of these, oh my gosh, yo, these half-breeds talking about like, oh, that was my favorite franchise. What is Microsoft doing? That was the only reason I was going to buy an Xbox One.
Right.
Oh my God, I don't like Halo. I was a Fable fan. How you like me now?
We're teaching y'all right now the kind of
like me now?
General Johnson, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
What General Johnson is saying right now is what he's demonstrating is that language. Y'all saw that reaction on E-Rock's face, right? Because it's that language. What I've been saying all these years, we talk this Xbox language here on Di-RRec Gaming. I've been saying that because you gotta understand it's all about the languages. When you hear stupid shit like, I just wanted that game, but that's the only reason I want that.
Yeah.
When you hear stuff like, I ain't got no Japanese game, so that's the reason why I didn't buy no Xbox. You wasn't gonna buy no damn Xbox
buy one
anyway. You wasn't gonna buy an Xbox any damn way.
Anyway, exactly, yo.
So you ain't gotta use no 1 or 2 games for the reason why you ain't gonna buy no console. Because if you really think about that, that's stupid as hell to not buy. Do you think I like every Xbox game that ever comes out? I don't.
No.
So
we don't. Yeah.
Right. So your logic is flawed. If the only reason you ain't buying an Xbox is because of 1 or 2 games, you're dumb. You're dumb. That's it. You just exposed yourself. And on top of that, I'm glad you brought that out, General, because I done got so tired of trying to expose that type of shit that now I'm laughing. I'm not mad anymore because now what has happened is what makes y'all mad. And I'm glad now that it's happened because now you got the memo from E-Rock right? So y'all gonna just keep doing what y'all doing now, and we're here on Di-RRec Gaming to let the whole entire Xbox community know. Now you know who's who. The minute you saw the hatred come, those are your half-breeds. I was telling y'all that. I wrote the whole story on it. This is why Microsoft wasn't able to grow in 2013. They're doing what they're used to doing. They're used to camouflaging like they really care about our community. They get involved with you. And then what they do is they use their little naggy, their little whiny, little antics, hoping that Phil and Aaron Greenberg hears that. And when they see all these other pools that they got in the industry, all these other lanes that they attach themselves to, and they start acting like this is what it's all about. It's about us, to make you think that they're really for y'all. But at the end of the day, where's their work at? Because there's an old philosophy that outdates our clock. And it's called this: you are known by your works. See, we don't have to know you as a person. We don't have to get to know you as a person. But you know what? You can still know a person because of their work. Their works are going to show you what they're really about. So there's no confusion what the new legal is about, because my work show. There's no reason about or trying to figure out what the General Johnson is about, because his work show. There's definitely no reason of confusion to know who E-Rock-X is about, and there's no confusion what Boss is about. We're here, and I know you've been waiting for me to say that. We're here.
Exactly. But yo, let me wrap this up. So the team that the team that made the best racing game pretty much ever, we can go to Forza Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 4, right? They're doing Fable. They went out and hired people from Rockstar, people that worked on Metal Gear, people that worked on all type of games. Oh, people that worked at Guerrilla Games. People, and they're building this beautiful new Fable, this new open world role-playing game, right?
Well, they rehired some of the dudes that were let go from Lionhead too.
Right, exactly. So you got the whole basis there. But let me say this, yo. Let me say this. Xbox got no games. Y'all could kill that shit. Y'all saw it today.
No, it was scary 2 years ago.
What's scary? What's scary is there's another show in August. They held back some stuff, right? They held back some stuff.
General Johnson. You on fire right now, my brother.
Yeah. So so all I'm saying is they held back some stuff, but all I'm saying is, damn, it feels good to be an Xbox fan. Game Pass is the future. Y'all just mad because Microsoft showed you that there's another way to do it, and they're gonna get more revenue. They're gonna make more money, and like my man New Legal said, everywhere you go, you're gonna see Xbox and you're gonna see Game Pass. Y'all can suck it.
Before I pass this mic, that's it. Before I pass this mic to the legendary Boss, I want to say this. I'm glad the General didn't mention it. Y'all know what's really scaring them, right? It's not Halo Infinite. It's not Fable. It's not Forza Motorsport. It's not Gears Tactics. There's one game that's left, y'all, that's really scaring the shit out of them. And they really wanted it to be over with today. See, you don't think Microsoft doesn't know this? Oh no, you're not getting the game that's gonna smack the dog shit out of everything that you ever got on PlayStation. We're not gonna show you that yet. But the giant that's gonna come and just end it all, just obliterate them and send all their little antics and narratives to the furnace where we cremate them, is that Hellblade 2. When Hellblade 2 finally shows his face, all I'm going to say to the whole entire PlayStation community is, it was a nice eulogy. It was nice knowing y'all. It was a nice eulogy. It was nice knowing y'all. And all I can do now, General Johnson, E-Rock-X, and Boss, is do this, is send my condolences. Boss, have at it, brother.
Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. First off, Be honest with me. Any of y'all gonna pre-order that RDNA 1.5 system?
We want full RDNA too, sir.
Speak on it.
Man,
Come on with it. Speak on it.
man, and you know, it's like I'm gonna get to the show. But this is like this is one of the things. I was when I popped up yesterday, I was like, let me in. Like goddamn Lewis from fucking Ghostbusters and shit. You're like, I mean, cause all right, first off, I'm looking at the and the thing is, you know, apologize for bringing the name up, because I know there's a certain some people that don't think too much of them, but when D-Batch dropped that fucking information about the goddamn fucking velocity architecture, and then that shit got compounded on top of that with 2 different fucking developers and stuff like that. These motherfuckers lost their goddamn nuggets. I'm like, hold on a second. And see, the thing is, it's funny because now legal. As long as we've been talking to each other and stuff like that, I know you remember me typing it out a few times that they don't seem to comprehend. It's like, what? It's like, okay, 5.5 gigabytes. All right. Yes, that's
This is a shout out moment to my man United Cash. I want him to get props on this too, because he been smacked y'all with these facts and y'all laughed at him on Twitter. You ain't laughing no more. Salute to my man United Cash. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, so I mean, 5.5, yeah, that's pretty fucking fast. But you're gonna sit there and and I told this one dude, and I had to quiet him down. I was like, you're gonna honestly fucking sit there and goddamn tell me that 2.4 gigabytes per fucking second is slow? Nigga, do you not know what the fuck 2.4 gigabytes actually is?
Come on now.
That's like 4 to 5 fucking goddamn episodes of fucking Naruto in high definition. And at least about a good fucking solid hour of fucking music of MP3s, man. You're gonna fucking sit there and tell me that per second is slow?
Yeah.
And also see, another thing is that, a little bit of background about myself is that I'm actually, I'm kind of been in and out of it for a while, but I'm also an indie dev myself.
Okay.
And I know about working with assets, and I'm gonna tell y'all right goddamn now, so y'all hear it from at least this horse's mouth, for as far as how they were going on about that fucking bullshit fucking
SSD and all that bullshit.
Yeah, that demo. Assets ain't that fucking big. They're not. It don't matter.
Come on now. They can compress.
It don't matter what the fuck you working with. High def textures and all this stuff, 8K textures and all that. They are not that fucking big. They're really not. So you gotta also remember that another practice that a lot of developers do is they compress everything.
All right, now talk about it.
You have to fucking compress your shit. The way everybody on the Sony camp is going about it is like, oh, they ain't got to do that. They ain't got to do it. Yes, the fuck they got to.
Because they're talking, they know the audience is dumb. I've been saying that for months. I've told them, Sony talks to y'all like y'all are dumb. And y'all don't even get it. Like, they don't get that, boss. Sony talks to their base like they're the dumbest people on earth, bro. The dumbest people on earth.
Even I too can eat glue.
Yeah, and be fucking be quoting Cerny and shit like that, like he's the goddamn Dalai Lama, and don't even understand what the fuck the man is really saying. And another thing that kind of been pissing me off is that you get like certain tubers and shit like that they go listening to, and I guess because they have a bad day, or they just like, no fucking Xbox can't fucking do it. No, I can't run that goddamn engine.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my, like, all right, man, like. But I tell you right damn now, after that fucking velocity architecture shit fucking dropped, I've been trying to look to see if one in particular, I'm not gonna name him, fucking remove that goddamn fucking video he put up. It's supposed to be a fucking goddamn engineering student. And I'm thinking to myself, and it's like, okay, you're gonna honestly sit there and you're gonna fucking say that it's not fast enough. And you supposed to be an engineer. Like, all right, shit. The only other question I got for you is when you got to eat them words is ranch, barbecue, ketchup, or tartar sauce. Take your pick. You're like shit. You're like fucking Zaxby's up in here, baby. Pick your sauce.
Out of Memphis.
Like, no, you ain't gotta worry about that 50 cent. You ain't gotta worry about that 50 cent. Nah, here you go.
Right.
But,
you know what,
yeah.
man? You know what? It's a very exciting time, y'all. People are hyped, people are frustrated, and people are excited at the same time. All these emotions that you hear tonight reflects the entire Xbox community. The beautiful thing about this show was the axe finally came down. The guillotine finally came down. The Excalibur finally came down.
The Hogan leg drop came down.
Yeah.
Finally came down.
Yeah,
The one game that they're trying to beat us in the back, but we're the ultimate warrior, right? We're starting at the low ring, and they beating us. We get to the middle rope, right? We were with the middle rope, and they beating us. We get to the top rope, and we're shaking that whole ring. And we haven't even dropped Hellblade 2 yet. Do y'all not see the significant value in this? Let me tell y'all something. We won without even dropping Hellblade 2.
And
y'all
the initiative.
Tell me,
they didn't even show the initiative yet.
They didn't even.
Listen, man.
There's 6 studios out there.
The two acquisitions. I don't know if y'all remember the news, but there's supposed to have been rumored there was 2 acquisitions before this show went down. There was 2 new acquisitions, one Polish, one Japanese.
Okay,
that's right.
So we're gonna find out the August show about that. Yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He's not lying. He's not lying.
There's a reason. I'm sorry. I was gonna say it. There's a fucking reason. Think about it. You see Medium, but you're like, well, damn. You know, you got Medium. We're scoring. There's a reason why Medium. There's a reason why Medium was thrown into that. Well, 2 reasons.
Oh, okay.
One was to show off that fucking that world changing thing.
Yeah.
And 2, mark my word. And hey, I'll tell y'all, get the sauce ready. I'll eat my words. If it turns out that it didn't go anywhere, but I'm willing to bet y'all that Bloober Team is that Polish studio that they picked up.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
Because if they do the writing of the Medium right, they can make that motherfucker its own goddamn franchise like fucking Silent Hill. Because the way things is looking from what I've been seeing, Sony locked that shit down. We ain't gonna fucking see Silent Hill on fucking. I hate to say it. I hate to break it to y'all.
Okay.
I hate to break it to y'all, my fellow Xboxers. I hate to do it, but Sony locked us out of 3 fucking things. Those 3 things were among the things that Phil flew over to Japan before the outbreak to try to get for us.
Okay.
But the thing was, he wasn't looking to like lock them down like what Sony did. He was just trying to see if we could get them.
Right.
Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, because in that meeting, Kojima was supposed to have been present also, and he was trying to get Konami and Kojima to actually fucking come to an agreement, come to terms, because they both got beefage with each other.
Right.
That fell apart. And the last one, which I mean I can deal with. I'm a little upset about it, but I can deal with it. Is Castlevania.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck them. That's all I got to say.
They plan to
that shit.
They plan to actually hand off Castlevania to Bluepoint to reboot it in the same vein as Bloodborne.
Yeah, this is boss. This is what I was talking about with New Legal. Stop playing it safe, right? What you saw was innovation today, new franchises, games that you never saw before. So what you just said just proved my point. That same wringing that washcloth out, that same formula, fuck out of here, man. They can have them, yo.
Yeah, and see,
they can have them.
Yeah, and see, the thing is like I'll tell y'all this. You know, when he first stepped on the scene, you know, when Matrick fucking bailed, yeah, that's right, that motherfucker bailed. And quote me on this: 2013 was an inside job.
Of course.
Hashtag
Everybody knew that. Everybody saw that.
2013. it was a fucking inside job because, you know, I mean, and what's so bad about it is he didn't even walk out to give the price himself. He sent Phil to give the fucking price out. That was extra fucking dirty.
Exactly.
But anyways, I digress. Moving on. But at first I wasn't a fan of Phil because I felt that for the budget that he spent on the Xbox One X, he could have used to get the studios to get more games. And just know, we'll eat it. We'll eat it as far as the power game goes. We'll eat that. But just give us some games. But over time, it was a slow buildup, and I began to start getting gaining a little bit of respect for the guy until it became a lot of respect for him. Because another thing about him that I don't know if y'all ever did this yourselves, just randomly tweet the guy, just send him a tweet. You'll be shocked that sometimes he will fucking respond.
That happened to me plenty of times, bro. That happened to me plenty of times.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't gonna give you no fucking release dates or fucking prices.
No, he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. Yep.
Yeah, and we actually, had a back and forth about JRPGs because one of the fucking donkey ass shits that fucking Matrick done was that he fucking completely alienated the Japanese developers.
And Phil had to go repair all those relationships, and that showed today.
Exactly. Facts. And I'm not going to get into that right there, but I will say this, contrary to what everybody thinks and stuff like that, because even I had to learn about this myself. The Japanese gamers don't fucking hate Xbox. They really don't.
They don't.
They actually, because Legal, you remember I came into your chat, your podcast one time, and I gave you the links. I put the links down. I said, get your Google Translator ready, and you will be fucking astounded on the video. IGN Japan video.
Yep. This is facts.
Of the X of PS5 versus Series X. Now, despite all the little fucking side jabs these motherfuckers are throwing in their video at the fucking Series X and shit like that, you scroll down, the commenters, they kind of weren't even fucking having it. They weren't with that shit. They were like, look, does the games look good? What games are on there? Well, I might get this over play. I was shocked to even see some of them say, I might get this over PlayStation. And there's a reason why. Because if you think about what originally when PS4 first came out, think about the variety of what they used to have. When the PS3,
Octodad, Resogun, yeah, I got
you. And especially of all things, Japanese titles, especially JRPGs.
Yeah,
I can count on one hand how many JRPGs are in this fucking last half of the PS4's lifespan. I've never fucking seen a PlayStation have such an abysmal fucking number of JRPGs. Never. And I know y'all can figure out the reason why that's happening. Because just like any fucking company, just like any fucking corporation full of head shakers and yes men, you know what? Since we're doing such a damn good job, boys, on this fucking this walking sim, this fucking one and dones and all this shit like that, let's make another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. You got it, Mr. Ryan. And it's like this. I will, to those out there that that's listening and do like those games and play them, I do apologize for that because I do know there's some that are actually pretty good. I'll give them that, but I'm gonna say this, and I want y'all to reflect on it. For every hot thing that's come out as far as gaming goes, how long has it remained on the scene before it got replaced by something else?
Not long.
Not long.
Yeah. Now, when you had the fucking brown filtering and gray textures and stuff like that with the first set of 360 games, that was the hotness for a while, wasn't it?
It was. Yep.
But that shit fucking died. Then you had and you know what? Let's see. I'm gonna go further back from that. Do y'all remember a time when like JRPGs were like, it's like every fucking buddy had to fucking do a JRPG?
Yeah. You're talking the late 90s, man. At least that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they plateaued and kind of. Well, I ain't gonna say they completely died, but it got to a point to where it had to change. And that's what that's one of the things that ran Sakaguchi out of the Japanese side of it.
Of course.
It had to change because Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic came in 2003. It
Exactly.
showed them how an RPG is supposed to be.
Yep.
Knights of the Republic changed the game. It really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget the other fucking bomb. Don't forget the other bomb that fucking shattered it. Goddamn Morrowind.
There you go.
Yeah.
Morrowind of all of them really was what fucking like, because see the thing is, all RPG gaming as far as Japanese go started with the West with wizardry.
Yep.
And well, I guess from what I understand, it's like the Elder Scrolls shit is kind of close to wizardry, at least some people. But either way, moving on. The thing is that this thing that they're doing with their games is what I call a trend. And I'm actually glad that Phil said what he did in a recent interview, whereas he was reflecting about what this show was going to be about. And that was diversity. And I'm glad we fucking saw fucking diversity.
Me too. Because I'm tired of seeing the same shit. Yeah, I agree.
Look, what was that name of that game, man? That is, kind of like a Fable game. It started with an A.
Oh, you talking about
Avow? Yeah, I talked about Avow.
Bro.
Yeah,
that's the game right there.
What I'm trying to say is,
by Obsidian. Yeah.
Where are you gonna go now? What? Xbox has all the games. It went from. It's like we go from one extreme to the next extreme, right?
Yep.
Xbox has no games, so now Xbox has its own games. Right. It's not. It went from Xbox has no games, not to Xbox has its own games, but to Xbox has all the damn games. Xbox has all the damn games. They took all the games. If you want to play games, you're going to get an Xbox. It's just clear and simple now. Look, man, Game Pass is the cheater. Okay?
And on that note right there, real quick, on that note, give it up. For all y'all who are trying to fucking fight it, I saw the fucking forum posts. I saw the Reddit post.
Oh man, come on, the been out.
I saw tears, man.
I've been seeing these fucking tubers and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna name no names.
No.
Name them.
No, I'm not. But I'm getting sick and tired every time I turn around. And I'm be honest with you, it's not because of like, I'm being selfish and being like, the ultimate Xbox, Xbox
streets is talking right
fan. That's like being like, no, I don't want them niggas to have that. I don't want them to have that. No, I want y'all to all fucking enjoy it. But give it the fuck up. xCloud and Game Pass is not going to any other fucking platform.
Thank you.
And there's a reason why. Now, Phil did want to do that. Thank God he couldn't. And the reason why I say that is because one thing about running my own indie group, my own indie dev team, is you wind up wearing a lot of fucking hats you thought in your life you would never fucking ever have to wear. You have to be a fucking accountant. You have to be the fucking the dude with the fucking business, the legal sense. So you have to dude, you have to fucking wear a lot of hats. And I try to explain it to a lot of these people, but of course they ignore me.
Because boss, you can't expect the streets to be where you at. You see more. And the thing is, the only reason why the normal people never see as much as you is because they're not in your position. But you try to at least feel like, damn, I know y'all don't see everything I do, but if you do a little research, you at least understand what I'm telling you. So I get what you're saying. I've been saying this about the community. It does not do its own research, boss.
No.
It rather listen to people and then go out and just take what they say and just repeat what they say. And they'll repeat not even knowing what the hell they're talking about. But
Like
they'll
monkey see, monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey see, monkey do. So, boss, see, to General and E-Rock and me, we're not surprised at what they're doing. We've been doing this for a very long time now. And when I say that, that's 5 years and more. E-Rock's probably been doing this, 8 to 10 years on this social stuff.
E-Rock's an OG.
Out. Right. He sent the memo out 2 shows ago to everybody. So if you're sitting up here, look, I can't tell, E-Rock can't tell people where to go. Yep. He can't tell you who to watch. That ain't even our concern. Right. All right. You got the freedom to do whatever you want to do. That's why we form up. Because we felt like, you know what? We're not taking this no more. If anything, we're gonna be the opposition. You're gonna have to come through us.
Form up like the fucking Constructicons.
That's right. That's right. So if you want to know the truths, if you want to see the passion, you want to hear it, we speak from the gut, man. This ain't written down. We don't write nothing down, man. I got guys in here. I hit the general because I was working, yo. I didn't take off for no hour show, man. I like my money. All right. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking on my phone watching the show, but I'm hitting my boy General up like, yo, make sure you get all these names down. Make sure you watch this stuff, man. Look, this is how good the General is. This is what impressed me about the dude. And I've been knowing the General for a little bit, but I underestimate him because, like I say, y'all, me and General were the ones that used to go at it at each other a lot. We used to go at it.
Yes, sir.
Because I didn't really respect him like this, like I do now. He's a brother to me now. But I didn't respect him as much back then. And what I mean by respect, his depth of gaming, I didn't respect it. But he woke me up on some things because he's the only person I know that we went in on some bets and I lost to. I had to come up on a show and give this dude his praise, his due. He was right about the new games, that we needed the new games, and that we needed to put our old games to the side, and we need to go through this suffering so that we can appreciate what we've had. When I see the response of people about Fable, when I heard E-Rock today say, man, it made me want to cry deep inside of my, man, I held a special place for Fable.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished, Xbox. You did it. Mission accomplished. Because when I called out them games on the last show, that was this grown man crying. Yo, you can't show me anything till you show me the foundation. That's the only way I knew Xbox was going to be serious about where they want to go. Look, y'all, it's a basic fundamental value, right? It's that old saying, don't come telling me about my house when you ain't got your house together.
Thank you.
Microsoft had to put the four-headed beast out.
That was
you had to show me Halo.
That was
if you want me to believe in, if you want me to believe in the medium, if you want me to believe in Hellblade 2, if you want me to believe in Scorn, if you want me to believe in those type of games, you got to show me Halo, that you can do that right. You got to show me Forza, that you can do that right. You got to bring back Fable. And you got to show me Gears of War. We don't call it Gears. We're not the coalition, man. There ain't nothing cute about Gears. We're Gears of War. Of War. Don't try to hide that out. We are Gears of War. That's what we are. Don't try to take that out. This ain't nothing. We're not soft. This community ain't soft. It is Gears of War. It will forever be Gears of War. If you want Gears of War, you want Gears of War fans to react to Gears of War the right way, you spell it and you say it the right way. Gears of War. When you put on Gears, we go to war. How you gonna not have the word war and gears? That's what the hell we doing in the game. We're going to war. We crank it up, baby. Crank them gears up and get out there and go to war. It's time to get the essence and get the language back in Xbox. The one thing that they feared is happening because they know when, like my man Blackley said, like Seamless Blackley said, and you know when I said this on Twitter, man, he put a like to it because he remembers that he said this.
The creator.
Seamless Black, the man that created the OG Xbox, said this.
Yes, sir.
When Microsoft puts their money on Xbox, there is nothing in the gaming industry that can stop them.
Yeah.
And look today, Microsoft, Phil Spencer, man, and listen, y'all, to Phil Spencer, to Aaron Greenberg, to Matt Booty, to the women that we may not, Betty, what is her name?
Sandra Evans. Sandra Evans is on the show today.
That's right, brother. Let's put some respect on her name. And guess what? I saw on her shirt today the 3 keys that I elaborated on in my videos last year when I was schooling y'all. When she came up on that dice stage and she told y'all that, listen, we are really tired of the industry slacking, so we're no longer complaining. She told y'all what it was going to be about. She says, we have tried and we have tried and we have tried to come to the industry and let them know our ideas. See, we are 7 years behind because we were going to give y'all that cloud compute experience. But no, they didn't want that. No, like my man General Johnson says, that it's not just Sony that plays it safe. The industry plays it safe.
The industry plays it safe.
That's right. And she was on that stage saying it. We don't move forward unless we take risk, unless we do something with our imagination, because that's my man Boss. He just said it. He's a little indie developer. He's got, he's in the indie process. So it's with anything, right? Anything that you start to create from your mind takes what, y'all? The birth of creation takes what? In a human form is the imagination.
Imagination.
You have to have an imagination. Yeah. You have to have thought. You have to think about something for you to create it. There's nothing that can get past that. So what the beautiful thing about imagination is, it's still a thought. Okay, it's like this. Let me break this down. Being scared and courageous, right? I mean, being scared and having courage, right? It's the same thing. Really, it's just 2 words, because you have to have 2 words for the same thing, because one doesn't do anything. They stay in their fear. The other one steps out in their fear. So when you step out in your fear, that's courageousness. If you just a scared little punk, you ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna stay right where you at and be scared. That's the difference. A thought, you just sit there. I had a thought today. But an imagination is the beauty within the thought. The imagination draws creation and it puts things into motion. You have to have an imagination, man. And Microsoft's Xbox team has been exuberated by Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer changed the attitudes and the atmosphere within the Xbox community.
Absolutely.
He started there. Right. He started in a place where we as gamers could not see. And now he brought what he started to the light. He brought it today. Now we saw all of them. That Sandy got up on that stage, man. Sandra got up on that stage.
Evans. Yep.
Sandra got up on that stage at DICE and told us about those keys, man. And today, and forgive us, y'all. If you're here, if you watch our show, forgive all our passion today. We don't mean it. We just excited, we're happy, we're glad, and some of us are frustrated. It's the realness. Today, to be a part of the realness. So you have a mixture, all right? You got a mixture here, but it's all real. That woman put those keys on her shirt, and only the ones who have been paying attention saw that. I hit my man, the general, up today, and I told him, did you see her shirt? And he said, I said, you saw them keys? He knew exactly what I was saying. He started laughing. I said, it's over, bro. I said, it's over. She did that on purpose because you got to peep up on Microsoft. They are tired too, y'all. And they didn't had enough. And they said,
Like fucking almost close to a decade of dealing with the fucking bullshit, man.
All this bullshit for 8 years from these half breeds and dickheads in the media and
And the
dumbasses
fucking
like
and the
Crap
flip
Gamer and
flopper.
Zaire and all of
Hey,
these flip floppers
flip
and fucking
floppers,
half breeds.
flip
It's like
floppers
this.
with
It's like
cheese,
this,
man.
General. If you're
Flip
not
floppers with cheese.
if you're not, it's like this now, man. I'm 51 years old. I'm older than all y'all. I'm supposed to be setting an example for y'all, but guess what? I'm not going to. Because if you're not
Taking
excited
down
about
Xbox Live and
if
recreating.
you're not excited about Xbox, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to
Woo!
you. I don't want to hear about no PlayStation.
Okay.
I don't want to hear
Okay.
about no Nintendo because they stuck
Fact.
in yesterday. They stuck in yesterday.
They stuck yesterday, E-Rock.
Single player games and no online. We
Fact.
had to lose our features. We had to lose
Fact.
our Snap features. We had to lose our Connect. We
Fact.
had to lose our cloud because of that fucking
Yes,
assholes.
sir.
And you
That's
wonder
right.
why I'm so hostile in my videos. Well, it's
That's
only the
right.
beginning. Now, I'm gonna be hostile till they put me in the dirt. You know why? Because I'm Xbox for life. And I said in my video, General, we're not taking this harassment no more. So
Hell
I'm
no.
glad to see Phil walk out there with that swagger and say, here's the
He did.
games, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, hey, we don't need you because we made these games for the general. We made these games for the boss. We made these games for New Legal. We didn't make these games for y'all, Crap Gamer. We didn't make these
Exactly.
games for y'all. Ryan McCafferty, you fucking picket fence 2 jackass. We didn't make these games for you. We made these
It's
games
fact.
for our Xbox brothers. We didn't make these games for y'all to sit there. Oh, the show was kind of underwhelmed. If you saw Halo and heard that Halo music, and you saw Everwild, and you saw that trailer for Fable, and you weren't excited, then you were never Xbox. And we
That's
see you
right.
now.
You was never
We know who
Xbox.
you are. We know who
Right.
you are. So it's no need for no subterfuge on Twitter and on YouTube. We see who you are now, and we ain't got.
We don't watch you. We don't watch you, man. You don't speak for us. You see what I'm saying? You don't speak for us, man. Everybody has their own mouth.
Well,
Speak what you want to speak.
I tell you what, I was watching one. You know who they are, Legal, because you don't
Right.
too particularly care for them. But I'm gonna tell you right now, after hearing their thoughts of that show, I got disgusted. And this is what I mean by the flip floppers. This is what I'm talking about. Now, I understand trying to be even handed. Matter of fact, I ask that of everybody. I even do that myself. Yes, I'm always Xbox. But if there's something on PlayStation that grabs my attention, I'll play it. If there's something that grabs my attention on Nintendo, I'll debate it. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why, because I kind of developed allergies towards Nintendo because of the bullshit that they've been pulling throughout the fucking the early 2000s. Because when Sega died, that killed me inside. I had no home to go.
My
But Sega was reborn.
My man.
Sega was reborn. Microsoft.
Yeah, so
that's right.
But and you know it's funny because because see, you got to remember we had the internet, but we didn't have like what we have right now with with how information is shuffling around. So you still had only like who remembers EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly.
I got this magazine still.
exactly.
That was her news.
Yeah. You only had information that they filtered to you. So yeah, so the thing is, and the thing is, Bill Gates already kind of had a little bit of a reputation anyway. And the only real thing that I really was very critical of Sega about was how they always was trying to be so damn bleeding edge that they always kept getting, more or less, it's the same, as you think about it, it's the same fucking bullshit tactics that Sony keeps hitting Microsoft with. Yep. The whole fucking goddamn Tom and Jerry fucking swoop your leg up fucking bullshit. Over and over again. I'm gonna drop this iron on his fucking head. Clank. The same fucking shit over and over again. Yeah, but the thing is this: when I told some people in another chat, I said they're like, man, why don't Xbox go ahead and drop that price? Man, why don't they go ahead and do that? And I'm like, what you getting impatient for? What's wrong? What's the impatience? What's the impatience about? What's going on? What's going on, fellas? What's
Exactly.
wrong? I'm pissing them
Right.
off. I'm pissing them off. I'm like, what's wrong? Something happened? Oh my goodness! And
Right.
so, because I know what it is, because they're so used to Sony always coming in with that last minute saving grace and getting
Exactly.
on the flip floppers, which like I said, you know who it is and stuff like that. The one among the things that they always kept going on and on about coming up to the show that was pissing me off, and I always kept sending them messages about is they'd be like, man, and they said it today too after this show. See, they should have showed everything. They should have unloaded the whole damn clip.
But
Now
but
my thing,
boss, here's the thing, boss. Listen, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you, boss. See, coming from a person like me who been in the trenches, man, who relished in the trenches, who came out without a stain on my shirt, right? Without a stain on my shirt, fam. All right, it was very easy to do. You pick up on their little weak ass tactics, man. What I'm
yes,
trying to tell you is it's already been sent out. The memo has already been sent out.
Days
Now,
ago.
it's up to the Xbox community to accept the memo. It's no longer that they don't know, boss. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
yeah,
why I gave them an ultimatum. We're going
yeah.
into a new generation, Xbox community.
And the
You
thing, and
have the choice now if you want idiots to carry on or not. It's up to them, bro. We can't do it. All we can
yeah,
do is keep being who we are. I don't
yeah,
listen. Let me tell you what I don't do, boss. I don't mention names. Let me tell you why. Because I ain't got nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal over here. You know why? Because they don't stop me from doing what I'm doing. It only gets personal when you stop me from doing what I'm doing. When you can stop me from turning on my Xbox, turning on my TV, stop me from grabbing my controller, we got a problem.
I respect
Unless
that.
one of them clowns is doing that, I ain't got no problems with them. Because see, here's the thing. They're doing what they do, right? They got to keep doing that.
Yep.
See, the new legal's doing what he's doing. But see, here's the thing, though, boss. You got to understand something. They've already flip-flopped. Boss, the L has already happened to them. See, the thing about the new legal is I've been this way since day one. Period. I've really been in the streets doing this stuff since I was a kid, bro.
Straight
This
from
is
the
fun.
mud. Straight from the mud.
bro. This ain't nothing new. This is just the kid in me, man. This is just that little boy again. That's all it is, fam. It's all fun and games. You can't. These cats on social media when.
Uh-oh, they got him.
Oh, y'all there?
Yeah, man, he
Hello?
was too real, man. So they cut his mic. The police cut his mic.
Only thing I ever keep telling Xbox
Oh, there you
fans
go.
that keep bringing them up is a simple question. Why do y'all continue to waste y'all's time wondering what the hell they're going to say today? When
Because they're
E-Rock
not
just
real,
told-
bro. They're not real.
Right.
They have breeds, man. Yo,
Right.
they're not
And
real. They don't bleed green
They're not.
like us, man.
And the day
Right.
the day was that day. I fucking
The day was
realized
that day to show you. E-Rock said it. He said,
It was
listen,
today was
He
that
said-
fucking day.
he said legal. If they give us everything we wanted. Look, man, I'm telling you, look, they said it. Listen, boss, listen to what you just told us. They're crying because they didn't get it all. They want it all so they can move on, boss. You don't think Microsoft don't know that? They're like, oh no, we're not giving you everything today. Oh no, you gonna get this something.
Because that's the thing. Because that's what because the ones in particular I'm talking about, I said that in their fucking stream before. I said it. I said, look, do y'all not understand? If they unload their clip like y'all wanting them to do, every time they've done that shit, they have done what you asked of them. What turned around and happened? So here comes Sony. Okay, here comes Sony diving over the bush with that saved the day grenade.
Right,
And
because you know what, boss? You're right. It ain't. We're not gonna sit here and act like Microsoft never fell into that trap. But you know, in 2015, they learned and they got quiet.
Yeah.
Now, notice what was the one thing that
that's what I've
bothered
been
them?
telling them. That's
Boss,
what I've been
what
telling
was
them.
the one thing? What was the one thing that was bothering them when they got quiet? What could they never leave Microsoft alone about. Oh, what was the console sales? There you go, gentlemen. Damn it, speak on it. Y'all sitting up here like we don't do our research. You want Di-RRec gaming? We do our research here. They were mad because Microsoft would never speak on their sales. Now, who you think figured that out first? Phil Spencer. In 2014,
he took away the ammo. He took it away.
That's right. I smartened up because I matured under Phil Spencer. Before Phil Spencer, I taught console sales too. But you know why I taught console sales too, y'all? Because I didn't really realize that they don't really make money off of console sales. So see, to a big bank business like Microsoft, Phil Spencer said this: in order for people to really take us seriously, we got to speak like we really are Microsoft. We got to act like we're really Microsoft. We can't act like Little Bank. We can't come around here and talk what they talk because we really do what we do. Okay? So what did Phil Spencer say? So what did they first ask? So what are you going to do, Phil? What are you going to do? He says, well, I'm going to basically take it in parts. Well, what's the first thing you want to do? He said, the first thing I got to do is do what? I got to win my customers back.
Yep.
And then I got to establish the brand. Look
brand trust.
I got to establish the brand.
Yep.
Right. Then once I get the brand trust, I'm going to bring the games. So let's see how this real trillion-dollar company stuff works. When you really want to hit a $1 trillion mark. See, when you want to just stay in the millions, you do what Sony does.
77 million.
Get big bank, when you really want to live big bank status, you got to do the way Microsoft does. Now watch this. It takes a little faith. It takes a little believing in what you do, right? To get there, because he put games last, yo. He really believed that. He understood that whoever left really wasn't forced to begin with. So you got to stand on principle. You got to stand on principle. He was like, I can't get them dudes back. If they really left because they really didn't like what they saw, we can't get them back. But for the ones who going to stick it out with me, I'm going to make it worth it. If you can come over this mountaintop with me, if you can just put up with me just a little while longer, I'm going to make it worth y'all's while. And Phil Spencer did what, y'all?
He made it worth our while.
The first thing he did, that's right. The first thing he did was what? He built that trust up.
Yep.
The second thing he did, he shut us up. He said, yo, stop coming out here worrying about themselves. Let us worry about themselves.
Yep.
See, here
play
you
your
go.
games.
Y'all be gamers. Y'all play them games. Didn't he say that? And let us worry about the business. That's how it works. See, that's what a great leaders do, right, E-Rock? Right, General? Right, boss? They talk to their followers, and they put their followers in a good line. See, he didn't mock us. He didn't down us. He just put us in a good line. He says, hey, keep playing on your game. Let me worry about the sales. And so when did we gain that trust with him? When we understood that Phil means what he says. In 2017, I bought that Gears of 5. And to my surprise, before E3, when E3 came out in 2017, man, we noticed a change happened. Microsoft Studios fell, and that mighty brand came out of nowhere. Xbox Game
Studios.
When I saw that, I said, look at Phil Spencer. He done stamped himself. It's no longer Microsoft Studios. You can't put that there. This ain't Microsoft is not the gaming division. Xbox is. So you don't put a little respect on Xbox. This is Xbox Game Studios. So whatever comes through these studios, Xbox got it. So once again, when they try to kill off the narrative of, oh, you games go to PC. What is the brand
going to PC? Your game's going to PC right now.
Facts. But what did the Brainiacs tell them? Yo, you do realize when you buy that game over there on Windows PC, you support an Xbox, right? You do realize just because that game goes over to Steam, that's still an Xbox game, right? You do realize whatever you do, you can't separate the umbrella. The money goes in one bank. It's not like Microsoft, Xbox has its separate bank. Windows 10 has its separate bank. And what else? The Surface Pro and all them tablets got a certain bank. Nah, bro. All that money goes into one bank. And what they do, they disperse it. And what happened once Satya Nadella realized that Phil Spencer's the man, he told him, bro, you know what? You just made me believe in gaming, and I'm not even a gamer. I'm a world wizard. I make computers and I throw them in the ocean. I put up firewalls for governments, and you came in here talking about gaming, and you told me, dog, I need unlimited money resources right now to pay these devs to make great things happen, because gaming is forcing all industries to conform to it. The movie industry conformed to gaming industry. Your soap operas conform to gaming. Your cartoons resorted to gaming. Your movies have resorted to gaming. And guess what Satya Nadella said? Damn, bro, I may not have known nothing about gaming. I may not even play games, but I'll be damned. You just made me respect gaming. You know what, Phil? Here, take this big purse right here. Take that money and go do your wishes. Go do your wishes. When the Godfather,
right there.
Yep. Right, when the Godfather of Microsoft told the right-hand man, I got you, you go out there and you ain't got to worry about no bank. You ain't got to worry about no purse. Bring it in, and I got you. When that happened, you think we got time to talk about console sales, bro? When Phil Spencer said, okay, enough is enough. The reason why we're not talking console sales, because consoles don't make us money. We're more in tune with engagement and how many times people play the games, because they know with the engagement, you playing those games, you opening up live. It's just like clickbait. Even YouTubers know this. When you go to their channel, guess what you're doing for them? You're helping them earn what? Income. Exactly. If you don't go on their channel, they're not earning income. So guess what, people? If you don't turn on your Xbox and play it on live, that's a service. Microsoft doesn't get an income. So here's what they do. They said, we don't care. That's been the number one thing from the jump with Xbox. Xbox is not the shell. Xbox is the ghost. And Bill Gates said it. He said, if it was up to me, I would put all these consoles in Best Buys, all these supermarkets for free. They said for free. He said, yeah, because I want to attack the homes. If it's free, ain't nobody gonna walk past his Xbox. They're gonna put it in their home.
That's the reason why. That's the reason right there. He came up with Xbox.
He said it. He said
because he had to combat Sony.
He says then they're gonna try to figure it out. He says when they start trying to figure out, he said you ain't got to figure it out. Just pay for this service called Xbox Live, and we'll take care of you. Why do you think Xbox Live blew up so bad? We've never complained about paying $60 for Xbox Live. Do you know how long we've been paying, what, 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks for Xbox Live? We've always paid for it. Why? Because it's reliable. Why? Yeah. Because Microsoft made sure it was worth that 30, 40, 50. Every time it went up, we went with it because we know it proves itself as a brand. And I think for the first time now, we're about to get rewarded for it. I really truly feel it's deep down that they're about to get rid of Xbox Live. And as long as you got Game Pass Ultimate, you good. Why? Because Xbox Live is already incorporated in Game Pass. Why?
And it comes with xCloud for free. And it comes with xCloud with the service.
Why are you going to pay twice? Why pay twice? When all we need you to do is pay once. They done told you, we put all these games on Game Pass. Don't worry about the business. Play the games.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all wonder why Microsoft today done smacked y'all. Because we're not worried about the company. We don't have to worry about our company. We don't have to figure out the quarterly earnings. We don't have to figure out the revenue. We don't have to come out here and talk about the profits. We don't have to talk about that. But the one thing you don't want us to ever talk about again in y'all's lives has started today. And the reason why the neoliberal that put his foot so far up your ass is because, damn it, I love doing it. I love to watch y'all sit here and make fools out of yourselves. Because once y'all open y'all's mouth, y'all spoke on yourself that y'all don't really know about this gaming thing. We here to just go through the time. Don't mind us. We just passing through. And we'll disrupt whoever and whatever we want.
I'm just here watching y'all. Yeah, I'm just here watching y'all sexually harass that controller.
That's right. We're gonna finger the hell out of them controllers, bro. We're gonna finger the hell out of them controllers, bro. You know what I mean?
Look,
we are about to get quiet. And you know what? That's what Phil Spencer wants. He wants us to get focused on our gaming. He believes that we are the true gamers. And when you're gaming, you don't have time to be toxic on Twitter. Yo, E-Rock left Twitter. See, E-Rock already matured, y'all. I'm not mad at my brother.
Twitter too. I love Twitter too, man.
You did. I used to get mad at E-Rock. E-Rock, come on back, man. Legal, I can't come back, man. They too stupid. Look, bro, I'm over here playing fun. I'm over here on Sea of Thieves. I mean, when E-Rock was doing it. Yo, I'm over here with nobody else over here, Legal. You gotta play this game with me. Nah, man, ain't nobody playing it, man. I don't even know why you over there. Because it's fun. That's what E-Rock said. Because it's fun, and you know what? I'm gonna let them know it's fun, whether they don't like it or not. And today, 15 million people stand with E-Rock. You see what I'm saying? When have we looked dumb? They made fun of State of Decay 2. Over 5 million people today play State of Decay 2. And you know what?
That's
the
State of
mighty
Decay 3.
Xbox community.
That's
Let me clap for you. Because let me tell you what happens when you finally start supporting games. But let me clap for you first.
Yes.
Yep. But
you know why I'm clapping for you mighty Xbox gamers? Because y'all didn't let Metacritic take your joy. You didn't let IGN take your joy. You didn't let Polygon today take your joy. You didn't let all these half-breeds today take your joy. You didn't let these naysayers take your joy. You didn't let the doubters take your joy. You didn't let these donkeys take your joy. You know what? You know what? You got State of Decay 3, ladies and gentlemen, because you actually, for the first time, stopped paying attention to this stupid-ass, shitty-ass, toxic-ass, and we calling it the industry. You always throw it at us. We can say whatever the hell we want. You need our money. We're the superstars. We're
that
the
shit
true
came out of left
celebrities.
field, too.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. I was like, wow.
Let me say this again. We are the true celebrities. There's not a celebrity in Hollywood that doesn't need our money.
Because I'm telling you, man, dude, I thought they were fucking still
they need
doing
your pockets. You're the superstar. They're the beggars. That's how it works. You need my money. So we can come out here and say whatever the hell we want to. We can say whatever the hell we want to. But y'all are gaming journalists. A journalist is supposed to be non-biased. You just report the news. And when y'all can no longer do that, when it became about favoritism, y'all laughed at us like we didn't know what we were talking about when we said,
journalists
damn, man.
Are trolls, man. Journalists are trolls, man.
Media bias. We didn't know what we were talking about.
Media bias.
Oh, look at them. Look at these Xbox fans crying. They always talking about some bias. And then Metacritic gets exposed by Sony. The devs, we went through a horrible time, y'all, these past few months. The COVID has really exposed some things. COVID, sit your bitch ass down. We ain't tell you get up over there in that corner. It's Di-RRec gaming, bitch. Sit your ass down. You ain't running shit over here. Xbox don't stop because of you. But these damn devs in this industry, y'all, lost their damn minds. We get all these sexual harassment allegations going on. Women getting harassed.
Hey, New Legal, let me say something, man.
Hold on, General. We get all this weirdo shit coming out of the frames. We got weirdos in the gaming industry, like crazy ass weirdos. We get these.
They always been there, man. That's the thing. Right. They've always been there.
We get these racist allegations coming out. Bro, we went through some crazy shit last month. But then you pissed off the wrong dev, and he comes out with a little bitty secret about Sony and IGN and how they cahoot with one another. Woo woo. Like, oh, we didn't know that.
Yeah, everybody knew that. Stevie wanted to see that shit.
Yep.
You're like, shit, that's like Sesame Street shit right there. Like, let's count.
That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Yeah. Now watch this. Xbox don't need your criticism for it to shine. Xbox has big bank. Xbox throwing computers in the Pacific Ocean. You're not Xbox doesn't need your validation for their greatness. They're already doing great things. Now, before I pass this mic to General Johnson, I'm just here to tell y'all, to everybody that knew the donkey community in the past, for everybody that ever cared for this great donkey community that I've been feeding carrots and hay bales. See, I love them. I care about them. But to everybody that knew them, everybody that knew them. Today, all I can say is I send my condolences.
Time to head down. But yeah, go, no, never mind. General's supposed to be next. Go ahead, General.
Yeah, so all I wanted to say was that this amazing show that we saw today, I think that sometimes as gamers, we get a little beside ourselves, we get a little greedy, we get a little selfish. We go through our emotions. But every game you saw today, yo, can you believe that was all done at home by these developers, man?
There you go. I was waiting on you to say that.
That was all done by developers from homes because of COVID, because they can't get back to the offices and this and that, right? Another game they showed that's an exclusive that I can't wait to play.
General. Wait a minute, General. No.
Oh yeah.
Over that.
Another
General,
exclusive.
You can't skip over that. No, sir.
But it's my point.
Stop the break. Stop the break. My point. General. You said something that's so beautiful. Look what our gaming community does for us.
Yeah.
They take their time. They put it in a 5 months predicament because we're going through a pandemic. They realize that, man, we have a following out here that needs to be encouraged. It needs to be built up. And our power is to deliver games, right? They're no longer in their offices. They're at home.
They're
working hard.
Yeah.
At home to give us a real show. And you got the half-breed. See, that's how you know.
Clowning them.
Exactly.
Clowning them.
Right, but let me finish my point. There was a game called Psychonauts 2. That game looked absolutely flawless.
Insane,
it looked amazing. And a reason why I was saying what I was trying to say is, yo, that's done from home.
That's
done from home, right? Jack, when you see Jack Black doing a song or supposedly he's in the game doing his voiceovers, he did his work. He did his work, right, from his studio at his house, right? Because Tim Schafer was talking about it. What I'm just trying to say is that, yo, it don't stop. This is a business. These people are passionate. Yo, they love what they do. And these are wizards, man.
They're wizards, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, real talk, it's like, this was done from home. And I think people got to understand that this wasn't something they was all in the offices and this and that. This was all done from home. And we got to give it up for them. An hour and 15 minutes, yo. You know what I'm saying? So just give it up to them, yo. Give it up to them, like for real. Like they put on a hell of a show. But they showed that many games. What E-Rock say? 21? E-Rock said 21? Yo.
Thank you.
And 6 or
that's all done from home. All of it's done from home, yo.
Thank you, Xbox team, for all your hard work and inspiration, all your integrity. Y'all are never toxic. You come out here, you're classy. We have a real leader, Phil Spencer. Even though you get past us, get past all our cussing, get past all our frustrations, y'all. Get past it.
Yeah, please. And see, also another thing. Yeah, another thing I want to add real quick.
Hold on, boss. Hold on, boss.
Oh, I was just going to add to what General said real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. All right, when you saying they're working from home and stuff like that, all this shit that I keep seeing popping up, and those of y'all who are listening, pass this shit along to those who are filled with ignorance. The reason Phil says it's going to be 2 years is not because the Xbox team doesn't know what they're doing or they too slow and all the other shit like that. Sony got this one. That's not the reason why. Apparently, y'all keep forgetting, as General was getting on about them working from home, is they working from home because of why? A fucking pandemic.
Yep.
That is the reason Phil stated there was going to be an extra year before things would be completed because they can't do no mocaps.
These jackasses don't use logic.
You can't. Right.
And they're never going to.
They can't go to no fucking sound stages for fucking symphonic music.
They're blinded by that stupid Japanese box. They ain't never going to see logic. You can't lead them to water. They need to be put out of their misery like horses that got their legs broke. You can't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Listen, guys.
No, talk, man. Damn.
I've been doing this shit since 2015 with various hosts, Kid Smooth, the Welsh Gamer, Jesus Christ. You ain't gonna get through to these fools. If it ain't about that stupid Japanese box and the exclusives, they ain't gonna listen to a word anybody got to say. You know what you gotta do? You gotta show these jackasses numbers, like 15 million users on Sea of Thieves.
Right.
And they ain't never, none of them dudes that diss Sea of Thieves ain't ever gonna have the balls to do what y'all do and say, yo, I was wrong. You know why? Because they're worthless. They ain't shit. They was never about this, and you ain't never going to get through to them. It's impossible getting through to them. And here's the worst thing. Every other hour, they recruit new young 12-year-old and 13-year-old jackasses to their cause. Every 2 hours, they getting former Xbox dudes to flip-flop and turn into half-breeds. Ain't no talking to these fools. So you know what we gotta
I had no idea the day was going to be as ugly as it was, man.
It stopped being cordial a while ago, bro. It stopped being cordial. We can't go back. That's over. That's done.
No
That's
stream
past.
I could go to.
I told you, boss. I told you. We really been in these streets, man. E-Rock sent the memo out. Why you think I got these guys on this daggum stage today? You know what I'm saying, boss? Because we already saw it, fam.
No,
we're gonna listen.
Stream. I had people in my Reddit. I just now got crowned moderator. I got people come up to me asking, "What stream can I go to? I can't fucking watch my stream in peace." I don't know. I can't fucking tell you.
Because, man, listen. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. To the dummy, right? To the ignorant and the dummy and the deaf blind, right? It looks like the Xbox community is frustrated. Oh, it wasn't a good show. In reality, you're hearing it from real Xbox fans.
But there's some people. There's some people. Yeah, there's some big people who are actually saying that show was a fucking 10. That was better than what Sony fucking did.
Right. Now look, the real world is you can't please everybody. Right? You can't please everybody. So that's that. Okay. I won't even that's that. That doesn't even need to be elaborated on. Now
exactly.
The real Xbox fans are hyped and are really proud about this show because you felt that community. The half-breeds and the double agents, do your work. We already sent the memo out about y'all. You do your work now. Get to work. Show your hatred. Get on Reddit. Go bother people.
Twitter,
troll.
Harass like y'all do every day.
All that's doing is telling the real Xbox gamers that we here. And man, was it a great show. Because nobody tells everybody that the show is trash if it's really trash. What's the point of saying it if we already know it's trash? So the fact that we know it's great is because of all the activities that y'all are doing just to say the damn show is trash. That's why we are hated on, boss. This is why they don't like us, boss, because we see through their little tight nipple shirts with piercings on them.
They hate y'all. They hate you, Legal. They hate you, General. They hate you because of Game Pass. They hate you because of the Day Show. They hate you because Phil Spencer and them keep giving you. They keep giving you and giving you. They hate that. So their responses are exclusives, are graphics, the games. They hate you because you got the best console and about to get a better console. They fucking hate you, bruh. Don't y'all know that?
That little 1.5 fucking RDNA puppy fucking nipping on the goddamn 12 fucking RDNA 2 fucking hound and shit. I got your ankle now, bitch. Yeah.
We see y'all now. We know who y'all are. And some of y'all are even in the media. Ryan McCafferty. We see y'all. We know who y'all are now.
Little Dennis the Menace looking idiot, man. Little Dennis the Menace looking jerk.
He's the Xbox dude. He's IGN's Xbox dude. That's what's even more crazy about the shit.
That's what they do. They disguise them. Bro, look, man. Listen to E-Rock, y'all. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Because I'm telling
Phil
you right now,
Spencer hasn't
today
been
was a
on
good example.
Unlocked in 3 years since the last one he did.
Hello now. Hello now.
Now, if this dude was really a true Xbox fan and he's really representing Xbox, why hasn't Phil showed up on his show in 3 years?
Aaron
Open
Greenberg told him don't go back on that fucking show, dude. Don't go back on that show unless you're ready
Open your
to knock a nigga dick in the dirt. Don't go back on that
Right.
show, bro. They
Let me
hate
tell
you.
y'all
They hate you. Nobody harasses you that much unless they hate you. Come on, bro. So we hate
Right.
them back. We hate them back. And no, I ain't gotta act like a grown man. Fuck all that. That time is fast.
It's funny because they were getting pissy. All right, Jason Ronald showed up on there one time just recently to talk about the velocity architecture shit. All right?
Mhm.
They had some intern. I never seen or heard of the dude, but they had him doing the questions all throughout the whole fucking comment section. Man, why he asking that? Man, he ain't got no personality. And I'm like, no, he's asking the questions that he needs to ask and
Exactly.
getting the answers Jason Ronald needs to give. Y'all want fucking somebody like McCaffrey to be fucking like, kind of like
Right.
dinking around, fucking like making little side jabs and all the other bullshit.
Exactly.
Open your eyes, Xbox community. But let me tell you something. My throne is done. Hellblade 2, bring that green gem on in. Bring it on in so I can have my gemstones on my Infinite Godly. And let's get this bitch rolling. Soon, just laugh at him. Soon, play your Xbox games. Soon, laugh at him. Soon, play Xbox games. Just laugh at him. I'm telling y'all right now, enjoy your gaming. You really want to piss them off? Enjoy your gaming. You really want to piss them off, y'all? Enjoy your gaming. They don't even have a damn game to showcase the PlayStation 5 yet. Not one game. Don't even bring up Miles Morales because that makes me laugh. That's funny shit. Like
DLC.
You don't have every game. You don't have every shooter. You're limited. You're limited. The gaming console now is the Xbox Series X, that high-end PC console, that personal console we about to obtain, and it's gonna make everything come together. If you are a real Xbox fan, stand up, because today your community showed you their hard work. I want to say this. Salute to the entire Xbox team.
Yes.
Everybody. I don't even want to name names. I just want to say all of y'all, despite our show today, I hope that it gets out there. I hope that it gets respected more. We were excited. We were overhyped. Forgive us. So this stuff has been going on too long. Some of us are frustrated. Some of us are hyped. And some of us are just happy. At the same time, the emotions are mixed in these streets. We brought everybody we could to this panel to showcase that. We want y'all to look at that, observe these comments, take them in stride. The real ones know what we're talking about. But I'm here to tell y'all, one heck of a show. The marketing is there. Y'all are running through this COVID like it's not being true leaders. It's got to be hard working from your house. Some of us are parents. We got our children's not even at school. Man, y'all listen, man. These people are working hard. I can only imagine, man. And you're bringing games to me. So when I come home from a long day's work, I can put these games on and play them and feel amazed at your vision. Thank y'all very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank y'all very much. There's not enough applause. There's not enough thank yous. There's not enough salutes. But I'm here to tell y'all, as a true Xbox gamer, no, I don't. Listen, I'm a true Xbox gamer. I have multiple consoles, but I don't really like them as much as I like my Xbox. And I don't have a preferred console. I like my Xbox. There's no preferred nothing. I play on the Xbox, okay? And I like doing that. And the reason I really like doing it, the show today demonstrated why I like doing it. Thank you for allowing me to feel like I'll hit full circle again. I felt like the OG Xbox again. I feel like a new wave that's coming. y'all are doing. Y'all bringing that atmosphere to people who may not have ever experienced Xbox around the world like they're supposed to feel it. But Game Pass is making that a realization. 23 million people were added by way of friends to Xbox Game Pass. You can't tell me that the noise for Xbox is not circulating globally. 23 million people by way of friends are being added to Game Pass by way of friends, yo. Come on, man. We are doing what we're doing. This is what we do. I'm not surprised at that because this is what the mighty Xbox community does.
And they're about to be highly rewarded. They're about to be highly rewarded because today was just a taste. Today was just a taste. I know y'all looking at it like, oh no, boss, this was a smoke. No, this was just the fucking breadsticks, dog.
No, wow.
It was just the breadsticks.
Today was just the fucking yeast rolls. That's all it was. Don't fill up on the yeast rolls. That's why they stopped. That's why they stopped.
And you know what sad thing, boss is? They won off of yeast rolls. They put that nice little butter, sweet butter on them rolls, man, and we started eating them and we won. We got full. We won. Look, boss and E-Rock. You see, you gotta understand that language, right? Was there not? Are people not in the streets saying that Microsoft didn't show enough? Is that actually being said?
That's actually being fucking said. That's why I was getting at about the flip floppers.
So, boss, watch this.
That's what's fucking funny.
So, boss, right, watch this, boss and E-Rock. So, since the demand for more is being said, who the fuck won? Who's the supplier? Who can offer more? They're not running to Sony with that shit because they know Sony bucket is empty. That bitch running on E.
They won this generation.
Right.
Now Sony had no problem saying we held back. They had no problem with that. But yet here it is. Yeah, but here it is. You know, Booty saying that, yeah, we holding back some stuff for, later this year. All of a sudden it's crying in the street like, oh, I know it should empty the strip. I know it should
They're not real. We've already been told that this is going to be a 5-month spin. 5 months, man.
It was going to be hour long, and they told them that it was going to be an hour long because what was one of the complaints said about the fucking Sony reveal? Oh, it kind of dragged on a bit. It got a little too long.
Right.
They'll hurt you. Aaron
Watch this, man. It was told to us early, right? Okay, that Jeff, what's his name? Jeff Keighley was gonna do a pre-show. He did an hour pre-show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the show came on. So really, we had like a 2-hour event. We had a 2-hour event. Now, when the show for the Xbox event came on, we were told again, listen, we're gonna show you 9 out of 15. We're gonna show you 9 out of the 15. Okay. And within that 9 out of 15, we're gonna also show you some surprises. Thank y'all for coming in, and let's start our world premiere. That's how it came in. We were already explained how the show was going to be. Now, goes back to 2 shows ago. E-Rock said it. Legal, they could do everything right. So it's not even about that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What E-Rock is going to tell y'all is this. It doesn't matter if Xbox has a bad show. It doesn't matter if Xbox has a good show. The hatred is consistent. So you can't, it doesn't matter what they do. They're going to always ridicule Xbox. And the reason why they do that is because they're insecure. We had a dev come on Twitter and say it. This donkey community is a weird ass community. They're very insecure. He's been testing them. He says, when I talk about Xbox not doing right, they got a lot to say. They always coming out the box. They got a lot to say. But as soon as I say something about Sony, they get mad. Trolling.
Hey, Legal, is it who I think it is? Is it that developer that got attacked because he said because once he saw what the specs were to X, he was like, oh, okay, well, fuck it, I'm putting my game on the X. And then they fucking lost their damn minds.
Well, this is one of the devs that said man, that PlayStation 5 ain't as powerful as y'all think it is. He said it. He was like, bro, they're making devs do shit on this console that they've never done before. So Sony's basically making devs do stuff that they're not even really knowing what they're doing, man.
There's an article on that.
Look, to try to compete with the competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's out the bag. So now you can look at all those old fake ass, lame ass articles that Sony try to act like they're tough. Microsoft isn't our competitor. Well, now, bitch, you a customer to Microsoft. Why? How the hell can you ever be a competitor when you're the damn customer? Right.
There's an article on that shit too, Legal, and I think I linked it to you too.
Okay. Who do you think you're fooling over here? You're a customer. So there's no way you could be a competitor as a customer. But like I be telling y'all, Sony talks to their fan base like they're dumb. And E-Rock, I'm fixing to finally validate this. The reason why they talk to him like they dumb, E-Rock, here it goes, fam. I'm about to give you justice. Because now there's no more thinking any other way. Y'all are dumb. And no, you know what? You know what, E-Rock? You know what, boss? Y'all deserve every bit of dumb shit that y'all get from Sony. Y'all deserve to have these 30 frames per second games. Y'all deserve to get this performance mode for Miles Morales. Swing on those webs faster. You deserve to not have any next generational game. You deserve that 1.5 RDNA. You deserve it. You know why? Because y'all are simply dumb. You're dumb. And because you're dumb, you're going to get treated like you're dumb. And I ain't even mad at Sony. Yeah, I'm not even mad at Sony. You deserve it.
And developers, yes, you can get to the 10 teraflops, but we recommend that you don't.
That's facts.
Yeah, that was the article. That was the article, and they were like, you got to be kidding, right? No, the developers like, no, that's what they told me. They said that we can push it, but they recommend that we don't. I don't ever hear that shit with fucking what Microsoft's doing.
Nope. No, because that 12 teraflop ain't fluctuating, bro. It's steady. There's no fluctuation with it. It's steady. It is sensitive.
You play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. Instead of telling Sony that you want new gameplay experiences and 60 FPS and 120 hertz refresh rates, y'all busy oogling over leaves and grass blowing in the wind in barren fucking landscapes. So that's what Sony gives you because you're fucking dumb. I was wild about Ghost of Tsushima. I said, oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Then I said, wait a minute. That's got less gameplay than Assassin's Creed Odyssey. How the fuck you got less gameplay than Assassin's Creed?
A new game. In 2020, you got less action.
You play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. So there's your dumbass prize. Go to Tsushima, and y'all enjoy that. And what? Let us enjoy our fucking show because we're gonna enjoy it regardless. They showed you Halo running at 60 FPS and in 4K. How you feel about that shit? How you feel about that?
In an open world,
watching Master Chief throw bows.
Facts. Facts.
That shit looked painful.
It did.
Is that game Ghost of Tsushima? Is that even in 4K?
No, because the PS4 Pro can't do 4K.
Oh, that's a fail then. What?
It depends on the game. It depends on the game. They can do it, but it's checked.
But E-Rock and Boss, that's the best looking game I played all generation.
Who told you that shit?
Shit.
Every game we play is the best looking game.
That's right. Shit told me. Hey y'all.
Every game they play.
Boss, final words, man. Final words. Boss.
Yo.
Final words, fam.
Oh,
you got anything to say? Shout out to the Xbox community, man. Say something to the Xbox community, fam.
All right. Okay, well, I guess, as far as my grade for the show, I gave it a 9. I love the pacing. And it's funny because everybody always kept getting on Microsoft about that shit. Guess what? You got what you wanted. You got the pacing. You got the bangers. I mean, good Lord, 6 fucking AAA bangers. Come on. Come on now. That's, I mean, what else do you fucking want? You know, you want them to fucking bleed out. But yeah, it was fun. Between that and the Sony show, and this is not me, you know, trying to, you know, play the favorites game. It's like, if you really do look back at the Sony show, I mean, be honest with yourself. Look back at the Sony show and look at what we had today and stuff. It's like there was, I mean, it's like there was, I mean, to be fair, Unlimited, there was diversity even with the Sony show. There was, but there was, to me, a higher level of quality of what was shown with the Xbox show today compared to what we saw for the Sony show. The Sony showcase felt more like, oh, here's 3 of our first parties, but here's a bunch of indies and some second parties. That's what it felt like. So, you know, it's like, you know, there, to me, it's like there was no contest. So I enjoyed the day, and it sucked that I had to like cycle through 6 different fucking streams just to fucking watch. Cause I don't know about y'all, but was any of y'all getting like a lot of choppy fucking like streams and shit like that?
You talking about today?
No.
Yeah, for the show.
Yeah, for the show I did, but it cleared up. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like you go to one, it'll chop so bad to where it's like it'll freeze. And so I went to another one, and it's like, as far as like the chat comments go, once I saw what time it was, I went ahead and collapsed it. But then on the Reddit, you know, I get like a bunch of dudes like, man, where the hell do we go to even watch this shit? Because it's like we can't watch it in peace. And it's like, man, I don't know what to tell you. But to everybody watching, I'll say this. I want y'all to think on this. For the Sony show, I don't know about y'all, but I have not seen not one person, not one Xbox fan heckling any of the fucking Sony stuff.
No, we don't do that.
But yet, why is it that it had to happen on the Xbox show? If you are a PlayStation fan yourself, and I know there's only but so much you can do because, you know, you're only but one person and all that, but you do have a voice. And if you don't like the toxicity in your community, because I don't know if y'all realize it, there's been a slow trickle of those who were once Sony fans coming over to Xbox because they're getting tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can only sleep in bed with fucking snakes, but for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And they're tired of it. And one thing I gotta give to the Xbox community and stuff, which has kept me with it for so long, is that there was a high point where there was some toxicity, but that shit fucking got killed real quick. And now it's like we all do our own self-curation. We all kind of keep each other, tight and in check. And it's probably good that maybe y'all might start needing to kind of like, curate amongst yourselves. Because right now with Sony sleep. Oh, what's that?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because with all this fucking sleeping in the same bed with fucking snakes and shit like that, the only thing that awaits you is not a good night's sleep. It's fucking death.
There you go.
Facts.
So y'all gonna have to decide. It's like, what's more important? Having those counting all those snake heads so you can say that you got all these people with you, or purifying your fucking community so that everybody can fucking have a good time, even-handedly, even to a point to where hell, even legal will be like, man, this is pretty damn good. Your network still kind of sucks, but it's
right.
But yeah, this is pretty good. Can't do that. That's right.
Nope. E-Rock, you got anything to say, bro?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, I enjoyed the Xbox show today, man. Me personally, if I was to grade it, I would give it a 10 out of 10 because I would give it a 10 out of 10 because I wasn't expecting all this today. I was expecting Halo. I was expecting them to show a few games. I wasn't expecting them to show all of these exclusives and give us an actual launch lineup. And I damn sure wasn't expecting Halo. That was the mic drop. The mic drop was Fable and Halo. The other stuff, that was just the icing on the cake. The Crossfire X and that beautiful Everwild and the
I think
medium.
Destiny 2. I think Destiny 2 was a mic drop too.
Well, yeah, well, like me personally, like no offense, guys. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about Destiny 2 because Bungie, Bungie made their bed, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. They can come home, but y'all made y'all bed, y'all lying that shit. You know what I mean? 343 Studios, they did the damn thing, man. And when they showed Fable, I just said, listen, I got all the old feels of Xbox. Psychonauts, I got all the old feels of Xbox. I was happy to see that show. I didn't need Microsoft to give me a direction. I knew what their direction was. I knew what their direction was with Game Pass.
You were speeding up the game.
Yeah.
Your hand didn't need to be held.
Yeah, I knew they weren't going. I knew they weren't going to launch no new hardware about no games. Anybody with any fucking sense knew that. You know who didn't know that? These stupid ass half breeds and these jackasses out here. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm glad the new legal and the general and this gentleman and other guys like Sega Man and Unlimited Production 1 is out here, man, and Mr. 100. Because listen, man, I done seen a lot of good. I roll solo now, man. I was retired. I was out of this shit, boss. I was out of this shit, man. I was done. You know what I mean? New Legal kept trying to get me in. I admire this passion.
I did, bro.
But I was like, New Legal, man, I'm done with this shit, man. I just roll solo. I play my Xbox. I'm done with this console war shit. But you know what? I said, you know what, man? My brothers is out here fighting so diligently, fighting this cause, and so many good Xbox brothers that fell by the waysides or flip-flop and turned into half-breeds. And I know what y'all saying. Why don't you just game? Why get involved? Man, shut that fucking noise up, man. The New Legal was the first one saying, I'm tired of all of this harassment. The New Legal was the first one saying, we're not taking this harassment no more. Him and Mr. 100. They said, we're not taking this harassment no more. So I said, you know what, man? If they're going to fight, I'm going to fight. We're going to enjoy our brand. We're going to fight for our brand. We're going to respect our brand and rep gaming.
You know
I don't know how the fuck 100 deals with that shit.
I'm not going to sit up in front, man. E-Rock is 100% right. Because you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, and 100 knows this. I was sitting there one day, man, and 100
I don't know how he deals with it, legal. That's all I got to say.
100 said, damn, man, where are all the true Xbox fans at? And if it's just got to be me to stand up on this shit by myself, then damn it, and I was sitting there watching it. I was watching it on my YouTube, and I was like, no, he shouldn't have never felt like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell no. We got this dude sitting out here feeling like there ain't nobody out here truly rapping. That fired me up, Rock. And I remember you asked me what got me started. I said it. I said, man, you ain't C100, man. We can't have him out here like this, man. We got to go out here with him because he feeling like it's all doomed. And look, he's right because E-Rock had it. E-Rock then gave up. They don't listen to us, man. He bought constantly battling and losing his damn mind. They don't listen to us, bro.
His friends turning against him and flip-flopping on him.
That shit right there tickles the shit at me every time. You know, he just can't win. He about friends turning against them and fucking losing their minds and they mad at him. And he don't, you know, he's trying to put his pieces together. He's trying to rebrand himself and you know they got him at the grand. You know, they make fun of themselves. They call the old man the grandpa, but damn, the grandpa outgames them. That's the sad part about it.
And he's the most knowledgeable gamer out in these streets, and no more than them. That's the crazy thing.
That's the crazy thing. So like none of them look. If you ever want to see something funny, like we should do a Hebot challenge show. Like, hey, Donkey, come on, get Hebot on there, and we just sit back with our popcorn and just watch Hebot on his head, standing on his head, eliminate every donkey. We can put him in a line. Each donkey in a line. He can eliminate 1,000 donkeys in one day, just by himself, standing on his head blindfolded. I mean, this dude, I tested this dude, and it got to the point where I was like, he started talking about games I've never heard of. I tried to battle him, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all that I literally got to the plate and was like, look, man, I'm about to battle this dude, He-Bot. So we started. I got him with one game that I couldn't figure out. And do you know that dude searched and because I can't figure the name out, but I was telling him about this arcade that I used to play on Guam. He searched and he searched. Dude, he was like 2 weeks later, he was like, dude, I'm still looking for this game. And I was like, give up, He-Bot. That's how much passion that this dude has to try to get you the answers. He'll try his best to figure it out. But I'm telling y'all, pound for pound, ain't nobody messing with He-Bot, man. When it comes to the knowledge of them systems and those games, you can forget it, bro. This dude was talking about games I've never heard of.
He be playing shit on his channel that niggas don't even want to play. That's how you know he true to the game.
Right. He's like, what the hell is he playing over here, man?
Fucking Legend of Bonk or some bullshit.
Facts. But I know why he does that, man.
He's a gamer.
Story, yeah, he's not just right. He's a gamer, and his story is a little sad, man. I mean, He-Bot's had a hard life, man. But one thing I say about He-Bot, man, that man takes care of his family, bro.
He takes care of his family, and he takes care of his friends. He takes care of his friends.
That's right. You want to make fun of He-Bot? I dare y'all to have a family like him, and all your kids on honor roll, students and A's in college. He-Bot's going to get rewarded if he lives long enough. His children going to reward their daddy, man, for all the sacrifices. I wanted him on the show today, but I want to salute to my old doggy because he's going through some things. He's going through some pain. He's dealing with some things. And we just want to say to He-Bot, man, that there's things that are deeper than gaming. We got this. And we got you, brother.
We got you.
We do because of you. I'm here. I know E-Rock because of He-Bot. I know Sega Man 101 because of He-Bot. I know Sega Forever because of He-Bot. I know a lot of you guys because of He-Bot. I wouldn't have known a lot. I wouldn't have known none of you guys if it wasn't for him, because he was talking about you guys and he was holding you guys up with high regards. If you want to know something about the dude, that's the kind of person he is. And when he's fed up, He-Bot speaks his mind. He's Puerto Rican rum, baby. That's the jewel OTs of the gaming industry. When you piss that dude off, it's a sad day to be in the hands of the mighty He-Bot. So you can hate on him all you want, but you ain't gonna challenge him. Line up, make our day.
Ain't 20,000 of y'all half breeds and ponies with one of He-Bot
standing on his head blindfolded. So we can make a funny show. If you want us to make a funny show, we'll make it the He-Bot Challengers, and you step to that plate, and we're gonna just laugh at you. When you leave that show, you got beat by Grammy. You got beat by Grandy. You got beat by Uncle. Because he gonna get you. Great Grandy gonna get you. Y'all ain't mess with He-Bot, man. That's why we laugh at y'all. Salute to the mighty He-Bot. E-Rock, I'm sorry for cutting you off, man.
No. We did the damn thing tonight, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. He's not lying. I just want to say that. I couldn't get E-Rock, man. I'm telling y'all. There was no talking to, and you know what? I still can't get him back on Twitter. I'm not gonna tell y'all where he's at. I know where he's at, but he ain't come back to Twitter, bro. Y'all too dumb for that. He's outgrown y'all. So now he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you through here. I'm glad that it's an honor to hear him say that me and General sparked something in him, man. To me, E-Rock, it was simple. Like I say, I don't listen to a lot. I don't listen to nobody really. That's why I do what I do. I'm not influenced. That's why I told Boss today, I don't want to hear about these dudes, man. I don't care about these dudes because these dudes don't feed me. They don't clothe me. They don't work. I don't work for them. They sure as hell don't put no money in my pockets.
We damn sure
you know what I'm
saying?
And I'm only going to help those who help me. If some of them dudes that y'all talking about come over here and get in these chats and have fun with me, And I'm gonna say, hey man, whatever problem you got with him, take it up with him. I don't have no problems with him. But if they're not over here with us, then that means they ain't for us. You know by your works. I'm not out here being no beggar. I'm not out here begging people to come to this show. I did this because I decided to say, I don't hear the Xbox community in nobody. That was my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the Xbox Live community on YouTube. That was my opinion. So what did Legal do? Legal wasn't going to go through the front door and beg for somebody to not come to the door. I didn't do this. You know what I did? I made you pay attention to me. I got on Twitter. I do what I do best, see? I do what I've been doing. I know how to dance on that stage, baby. The Sandman don't yank me off. I tell the Sandman when I'm done. You see what I'm saying? It's showtime at the Apollo with me. I've been doing this. There's a legion of people who could tell you about the new Legal and the stories. I'm everywhere I've lived in this country, gaming has followed me everywhere. I've never been anywhere and gaming hasn't been a part of my life. Somebody's gonna know me about gaming. So it's easy for me to flash that light. You see what I'm saying? If I want to be known, I know exactly what to say. I know exactly what to get some. Well, who the hell is this dude? What the hell? That's how it starts. And then you just work your way through that. I went through all that dumbass attacks, all them I went through all of that. You laugh at them when they find out what you got that skin as leather. All that they doing the work while I'm just laughing at them. You want to put up memes? You want to do all that? Do it. I'm laughing at you. Just know that you're harmless to me, bro. You come up on it as long as you ain't stalking me, doing that weirdo shit, and you gotta be gaming, bro. Because if I find out you ain't gaming, you're muted. Because with Legal, it's all about gaming. We can debate and talk about games all day, but you better be gaming. The minute I find out you ain't gaming, there's nothing to talk about with you, homie. That's just how I roll, man. You gotta be gaming, bro. Because I've used all the Xbox resources. I ain't just go to YouTube. YouTube ain't Xbox. I'm not just on YouTube, bro. I use these Xbox resources. And you want to know who got the Legal here? You want to know how Di-RRec Gaming got here? The Xbox community put me here. The Xbox community is who keeps me here. The Xbox community who keeps growing me. And you know what I do in return? I put the little bit of the Xbox community in here. Boss is in here. Where did Boss come from? Xbox Live. That's where Box came from. Box came from the Xbox Live. He's here. This is Di-RRec Gaming. This isn't the new Legal. This is Di-RRec Gaming. Everything you see here is live and direct. It's every bit of the symbiote connection within the Xbox community. That's what a symbiote is. He's a host. He attaches to things. Every single one of y'all are attachment of the symbiote. That's me. That's within this great thing we call Di-RRec Gaming, home of the Xbox Live community. Each and every one of y'all make this channel. It ain't me. Who the hell am I? Nobody, bro. I'm y'all. I'm just a gamer who just so happens to be on YouTube. I ain't no YouTuber. I talk y'all's language. I'm here. We here. So now you can see that you ain't got to be some flashy high-tech guy to be noticed. You ain't got to go out here and spend dollars on high-price PC machines and do all this little witty work, but yet inside you're empty about Xbox. Mm-hmm. Your shit is stale. And whatever you talk about, I don't have to hear that. I can see it. I can go read it on the internet. I ain't got to listen to you regurgitate what's already been said. We don't regurgitate shit.
It's fucking
right.
shameful.
We speak from the heart. We pull from the gut and we speak from the heart.
Shit, man. Fucking Reddit, dude. I fucking had to jump on them on Reddit, man. About that fucking hold your control your expectations. Man,
kiss my ass.
Legal.
Control your expectations, bitch.
Legal.
Speak for yourself. Look, here's the thing. Nobody's gonna tell the new Legal how to feel about anything. All right,
man.
Don't speak to me. Hold your expectations. Don't tell me the whole shit. I'm hyped and ready to go. I've already started my ignition. As a matter of fact, you try to start your car up. I'm in Optimus Prime. My diesel truck's been running overnight. I've been had that bitch running.
I fucking
It's
told
been
him.
money.
I said, you tell them fucking Sony fans to hold their expectation. You
Exactly.
tell them Nintendo fans to hold their expectation. You know
Exactly.
Nintendo's going
Right.
to show you. You know Nintendo Direct's going to show you the same damn thing. You're going to get new
Right.
Mario. You're going to get new Zelda. You're going to get lucky if you get the Zelda.
Right.
You're lucky you're going to get fucking Samus. But they fucking
Right.
love
But
it anyway.
boss, there you go. But boss, the beautiful thing about the Nintendo fan getting those games is that they love it and they take care of those games. And guess what Nintendo keeps doing? Keeps giving them more and more games of the same time. That's what they want. I'm not mad at Nintendo, but just don't tell me.
I'm not.
But just don't tell me
I
that.
am for other reasons, but I ain't going to get into that.
But just don't tell me that I need to go buy me a Nintendo to be a gamer. Or don't tell me that, you only play on Xbox. Nah, bro, I game. You know what's funny? I probably put in more work on one console than these so-called neutrals claim that they got all these consoles, yet they gaming. But you know what's funny about those type? They don't ever show their gaming. That's the one thing I got about these neutrals that claim they got all these consoles. Where's your gaming? Because that's all New Legal gives a damn about. I don't care that you got consoles, bro. Why does that matter to me? You think I'm gonna validate you because you got consoles? We don't play consoles here, buddy. xCloud is about to prove that to you. I'm gonna be on my phone playing games, so why would I give a damn about your consoles now? Do you not see the magic that Microsoft is doing? It's smartening us up. Pretty soon, the Xbox community is gonna be so smart that all this toxicity, it's gonna show who's toxic. These devs are already speaking out. It's not a secret. No. It's
legal.
just dumbasses like IGN, dumbasses like GameSpot, Kotaku, dumbasses like Polygon, dumbasses like Windows Central. The reason why they don't speak about it is because they're part of it. That's why.
Yo, legal. Let me add to that real quick because we kind of like went away from it when I was talking about it. For everybody that's listening, pass it on, and I want it to be understood, and I'm going to leave it alone. The reason why y'all are not going to see Game Pass and xCloud on your Switch or on your PlayStation, because I want y'all to give it the fuck up, and I'm gonna get to why I want y'all to give it up, is that you need to understand when it comes to other people's hardware, other people's platforms, they have different policies compared to what Microsoft has. That's why I try to speak to everybody. And yeah, and the thing is, legal, you're right. Yeah, nobody understands where I'm coming from because they haven't been on this side of the bridge. But I'm trying to, kind of educate to the best that I could because nobody was around to do that for me. I had to do that myself. I had to learn shit the hard way my damn self. Because I had to put up with people who were like, look it up, find the manual. And I was like, what the fuck is you doing? You already know. So, but the thing is, I'm nice enough to where it's like, no, I have no problem spreading that news because it's one of those things where it might help you to better understand what's going on. In a not too recent interview, Phil explained as to why that's not happening, despite all these little happy-go-lucky YouTubers like, oh yeah, I'll be playing Halo on my Switch, and then you got all these Nintendo fans who act like they got allergies towards Xbox.
Right.
Like, I can just get
Yo, boss.
Yo,
boss, what cracked me up today was the panels. None of them knew how to represent Xbox. None of them.
Man. But yeah, and then they get all happy and stuff. They get all happy because they get this expectation that, I don't have to get an Xbox to join in on the conversation about Halo. And it's like, no, guess what, motherfucker? You're going to have to. So give it up. You're going to have to jump in. You can't just wade in the pool. You're going to have to jump in. Whether you like it or not. And the reason why, and I want to make this understood, because everybody is quick. And I know you two know what I'm talking about when you see these Sony fans talking and stuff. Phil's a liar. He's always backpedaling stuff. He's always been like over promising stuff. He ain't lied. He never gave that promise. He stated it as something he was interested in, but he didn't say, oh yeah, next year Nintendo Switch Game Pass. He never
confused with Sony.
He never said that. And the thing is, once again, to make it understood, companies have policies, differing policies that conflict with each other. Nintendo has their own philosophy and policies, just as different as Sony and Microsoft has theirs. Now,
Common
think
sense
about
stuff. Common
yeah,
sense stuff.
think about it. If
Their visions are all different.
exactly, and that and
Nintendo
it's
said that. He was like, their way of thinking is old to us. We can't adopt that vision. It's too old. It's outdated for us. He said it already, man.
Yeah, and see the thing is, it goes back to if any of you been playing Ori and Cuphead on the Switch, because that's what brought on that interview and stuff like that, and that's what brought on the question if they would see that again. Apparently, Ori and Cuphead were a fucking nightmare to fucking get running on the Switch. Now the Switch should have the power to run those games. If you think about it, why was it having a problem? Because they couldn't fully optimize the software to run on the hardware.
Your cell phone got more power than a Switch, man.
Facts.
But the thing is, it should have still been. It should, more or less, from what he was saying, it should have been possible. But because they couldn't get down to the lowest level of the hardware, in other words, go beyond being just the regular developer access, they couldn't do it.
Boss,
that's the
Switch
the issue.
Bores me, man. I got the Switch. It bores me, bro. It bores me. I played the Switch when it came out that Christmas, and I played it. And when I put them Joy-Cons down, that was it. That was it. I gave it
It's
to
not for you. It's for your kids.
I gave it to my oldest daughter. I said, "Merry Christmas." Right. I was done. That's it.
But like I said, I just want to end it on this so everybody understands. And when you have that one little, fan or whoever it is that shares a stream with you, just blah, 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 just running off at the mouth, let them know these are big companies. This is big business. They got different policies, and you can't walk up in someone else's house. I can't walk up in Legal's house and say, and Legal invites me in. Like, hey man, here, have some Gatorade and stuff. It's not out there. I can't be sitting there and demand that, hey man, change the channel on your TV. I don't want to see this. Hey man, let me make a sandwich out of your own refrigerator. They can't do that. And if they were given that full access to those hardwares, that leads to the other issue, and this is where I'm capping it at. That is opening up company trade secrets, because the things that are in all these hardwares, be it the Xbox, be it the Switch, be it the PlayStation, are all patented technologies.
Facts.
That's company secrets. And there is no company, not even as open as Microsoft is being, that's willing to fucking do that.
Yeah, there you go. Is he there?
Yo, hello?
Okay, there you go.
Yo, hello?
You back. Yeah, you here.
Okay. Okay, how much did y'all caught?
Man, we don't even know. You was at the
man.
No, you good. Just close it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just close it.
Right.
Just close the point. Y'all
right.
be patient with Boss, man. This is his first time. We're gonna work Boss in, man. I'm gonna groom him tonight. I'm gonna tell him the do's and don'ts. But he's raw. I just want everybody to know we've all been like Boss. We come in raw, but I'm gonna let him know I'm gonna let him know the business after this show. We're gonna keep having Boss on here. Boss is raw right now, and he reminds us of us. That's why it's so important to bring new people in and show them the ways. And it's good to see you. It's good to see you, man, because you remind us of how we used to be. You're passionate. You want to get in here and you want to let folk know, man. You want to let folk know. And we thankful for you, man. We thankful for you, brother. Finish your statement, man. Finish your statement so E-Rock can finish his, and I'm going to get out of here, man.
Okay, all right, I appreciate it. But sorry about that overflow of passion. But yeah, like I said, it's just that it burns me up when people jump into stuff and they don't know, in other words, it's like, you jump in, you don't know the flavor of the Kool-Aid. But as I said, it's like every company has their own different policies. For, as Phil was stating, to have the access they needed to fully support those games and fully optimize them, that would mean Nintendo would have to give them full out system hardware access. That divulges trade secrets. Each company got trade secrets, and that's leading to patented technologies that none of them, even as open as Microsoft, is willing to just open up and let the competition take a gander at. So that's why, yeah, that's why the whole thing with seeing Game Pass on any of these other systems is killed.
E-Rock, close us out, brother.
Yep.
Hey, man, I had a good time tonight with the boss, the general, and the new legal. The Xbox game show was fantastic, and I'm excited, man. I can't wait till August, and I can't wait till this console drop, and we're gonna keep it Xbox.
Done. Yo, it's been a great night tonight. Everybody that comes out to support us, man. I can't say enough. It's we made this transition. It's so much fun, man. For y'all to interact was my dream. Actually, it was my dream. I wanted to get to a point to see the interaction of the Xbox community. Di-RRec gaming now has been fulfilled because now everybody's voice can be seen and be heard. That was my whole point. Mission accomplished.
And
Thanks to Di-RRec gaming. Thanks to Di-RRec gaming for believing in me, for letting me be the face of their creation. I actually invented the logo. They allowed me to invent the logo. So when you see this logo, that came from the new legal. That's why they told me you can have it. You created that. But the people, or shall I say, the person who reached in his pocket to get Di-RRec gaming off the ground, it's crazy, man. All you got to do is go back to the humble beginnings of my early creations on my channel, man. You can see the dude. He hand built my computer. He put everything up. He built the command center. I taped it all. Everything about me is real. There's no gimmicks about the new legal. So the people that come to see the new legal show and everybody else that's a part of what I do, I know that you're real too, because you don't accept bullshit. You don't accept fakeness. And so for that, man, all I want to say is salute to the viewers, because without y'all, this channel doesn't mean anything. You guys are the superstars. You know why? Because we need you guys. We need you guys for this channel. You see, you guys are the reason why this channel is here. It's not me. It's not the pockets. It's not these games. It's you guys. So the new legal is going to do whatever he has to do to represent y'all's voice. I know how y'all feel. I know the language of the Xbox streets. So the new legal is going to speak that. He ain't going to speak articles. He ain't going to do that, bro. I don't care about articles. I'm just in the streets just like you guys are. Y'all see me on Twitter rocking out with y'all every day. Every day. I'm in there every day having a good time with y'all, cutting up. That's what we do. Why not cut up, right? Life's too short, right? We don't know if we're going to live tomorrow, man. But you know what? I get on Twitter, get a few laughs. What's vicious about laughing? What's vicious about having a little fun time? Throwing a little jab. We don't get personal. We don't go out here and start attacking people. We stay to ourselves. We have a few laughs, and I'm out of there. Thanks to my man E-Rock for coming out tonight. Thanks to my man Boss. Thanks to the general. The general had to go. General will be putting in that work, y'all. I can't say enough about my comrade putting in work. If y'all like what we're about, man, put a like, man. Put a dislike. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know that bogus bullshit we say. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like saying it. I don't like being typical. That's why I say you do whatever you feel, man. Y'all know the routine of YouTube. Now, come subscribe. I'm not a damn look, bro. I'm a gamer. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't care about all of that. But if you like what we're about, you know what to do. You keep us going anyway. I don't have to tell y'all that. because we know y'all by y'all works, right? So that's just, I don't have to say that. Do what y'all do, and we're going to keep doing what we do. This has been the New Legal, representing Di-RRec Gaming. My man E-Rock, my man Boss, my man General. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get in my spaceship, man. I think we're going to go to, let's go to Italy tonight, man. We can get over there in like 2 seconds. Go over there, get a few drinks, and then in about 5 seconds, I'll have all y'all back at home, and I'll be at my crib, man. Let's get out of here, y'all. Thanks to the Xbox Live community. Thanks to all the real gamers, man. We out. Till next time, see you guys soon.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, fellas. Have a good night, man.
You too, Rock.
Sir.
Stay safe.
No doubt.
All right.